How you doing, Ruckus?
How
I'm
you
doing
doing,
good.
man?
Oh, nice.
Alrighty, gamers, welcome in everyone. I hope you're having a good night so far. Gonna start you off here with winners finals. Just to give you all a heads up, this is gonna start in the third inning of this match. Monty Morat is gonna be your player 2. Player 1 is gonna be Big Easy in this one, and we're gonna be starting in the third inning. So in theory, it should be done by the 7th inning. Ignore the names of me and Face Man, but the inputs will be correct. So the bottom should be Monty Morat, and on the top will be Big Easy. And casting this match, it's gonna be Ruckus Theory and Legendary Bolt. So welcome in, guys. How you doing?
Oh, doing well, so I was looking forward to this big game with Big Easy and Monty Morat for winners finals.
This has the makings of a classic game. We have two players who already faced each other in pools. Now, Monty Morat lost that game by 2 runs, but coming into this third inning, he has a 2-run advantage from the previous start.
Oh yeah, we're gonna see if Monty Morat's gonna be able to hold that lead throughout this game and come out into grand finals, or if Big Easy will be able to mount a comeback. I mean, 2 runs isn't too much, so I mean anything can happen. There's still 7 innings left.
A lot of baseball, legend.
Oh yeah, we're gonna see how this plays out. But already seeing in this Rookie Rumble a bit of an amateur mistake, or just what they're thinking with Big Easy going with Bowser as his captain. Definitely not ideal.
I really want to know if that was
intentional.
intentional.
It's that's a good question.
Because it is Peach's garden. And if he's looking at Bowser and saying, I don't feel confident in the big ball on a stadium like this, he might go to himself, you know what? This might be a way to make this loss into a neutral.
It's true. It's true. And you know what? You are right. They're playing Garden. I didn't even realize that.
It's a whole different ball game.
So
Bolt.
yeah, we're
a whole
looking
different
at
ball game.
looking at an unorthodox rookie game here at Garden, and anything can happen.
You got to take the meta, you got to wipe your ass with it and toss it in the trash in a game like this. Absolutely.
I'm just wondering now, are these guys gonna start the game?
They might be waiting on us. I don't know what the communication is.
Says go ahead and tell them to start this game. Let's get the stream going. We got quite a few players here in chat ready to see what these players have to offer. And here we go.
All right, Project Rio.
Oh yeah. But unfortunately not able to get a great look at these teams yet. But after the first pitch, we'll be able to get this overlay going and see what both players are working with. Unfortunately, we just lost Ruckus. Sure, he'll be back in a second. Taking a little pause after the first pitch there. What are they doing? Seeing some just strikes right down the middle. He's striking out Toadsworth. Not really sure why. They don't have to start with outs or anything. Are they trying to like set the score?
I believe they have to burn the first half of the inning.
Nah, they don't have. They were gonna start.
Because it was going to start at the bottom.
They might be trying to give the 2 runs and start and show the actual runs accurately and go literally from the top of the third.
That could make sense. They're clearly not playing.
Definitely. Okay.
Oh.
That's definitely nice. It's not going to create any confusion on the board, but the only hard thing with that is making sure you have the right batter lineups after doing that.
I think they're going to...
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Seems like they have a plan. And we got to trust our net players to know what they're doing.
See some nice texture skins with a blue wall in the back there.
I got that gorgeous peach gardens. But yeah, so
like that.
just so everyone knows, they're pretty much literally resetting the score so it looks exactly the same. So congratulations, we've earned a Monty home run and a Walu home run. So now everything should be setting back to normal here. They're burning stars and all that stuff. So they're just trying to get back to the third inning. So,
and they'll actually start playing at the top of the third.
Yeah, so we will get back to the top of the third is when the game should restart normally. They're trying to burn stars and all this stuff, so We'll see how it goes, but yeah, just to keep you all in the loop. I could understand why it was confusing because I was confused myself too, and I had no idea what was going on until I read what they were doing in the lobby.
Yeah.
So-
Okay. Yeah. No worries. No worries.
All right.
We're good here. Just getting the game set up back to what it was after they played yesterday. If you guys don't know, these players started their game yesterday, but due to the conflicts with the Rio servers, had to cancel their match in the third inning. But Monty was up 2-0, and Big Easy's going to honor that, give him those 2 runs back, and we will get this game going in the third inning where they were at.
And I think it just shows good sportsmanship on
That is great
on the part of these
sportsmanship.
net players.
And I love seeing it, especially from these new players, because that is a good, respectful way to play the game.
And because you know you're going to be seeing these guys coming up in the future. You're going to see them most likely in the
Oh,
NPSS.
absolutely.
You're going to
Possibly,
see them in other
I
events.
know I've already seen a few players sign up for MPSS. I'm not sure if it's from Rookie Rumble or the Tournament of Power that I hosted a couple weeks ago, but already seeing some of those players out in MPSS.
And
But
it's
this is
gonna
an
be
exciting game. I've seen Big Easy absolutely dominating in the tournament so far, and I've never seen him actually play yet. So I'm looking forward to this game.
I mean, both of these players have made a great showing and a big splash on the server. Monty's got a big personality. He's really put himself out there and has been a lot of fun. Big Easy's been shaking things up where he can on the Rookie Rumble. Both of those guys in the same pool, both of them led their pool with 5 wins.
Yes, both players only taking 1 loss.
Running
both
through the
in Pool
bracket.
C. So we're looking at seeds 1 and seeds 2 out of Pool C here in Winners Finals.
Now, did the pools translate directly? What I mean to say is, when the seeding was done, did it focus more on like raw record and whatnot, or was it, oh, if you're in C, these are the spots for C? Because I know there was some shakeup with some people who got DQ'd. All right, it looks like we're ready to rumble.
Yes, sir.
Top of the third.
Top of the third, we're seeing PM here at the plate.
Big Easy, the keyboard warrior. Is that to say he uses a keyboard to play Mario Baseball?
I don't think that was Big. I think that was Razor, right? I'm pretty sure
I
it was
know
Razor.
someone had spoken about it recently.
Yes, I'm pretty sure it was Razor that's playing with the keyboard in this game. Oh, really?
Yeah. Is
Big
it
Easy
Big
does
Easy?
too?
We're sure about this.
All right,
Two-
getting word
two
from the
keyboard
producer
players.
says here that Big Easy is also a keyboard player, so very interesting seeing 2 keyboard warriors here in Rookie Rumble, something that is very
Ooh.
uncommon.
Oh, and you gotta think that could have been another base if it wasn't PM at second.
Oh yeah, Monty Morales starting off nicely with 2 hits, but strangely seeing Red Para in this game. Don't know if he knows about Green Para having the LDSS or not, but unfortunately it won't work out for him as he strikes out. Fraser here in chat saying we gotta go 1v1. Absolutely, Big Easy. We gotta know who's the true keyboard warrior. Oh, but Toadsworth's gonna line out.
And that's gonna be a double.
Unfortunate for Monty Morat, but hey, you know, it's 1 inning, get out of that, and make a comeback.
And here's his signature character, Monty Mole, Mousy, and foul ball.
Oh,
And
yeah, that was
Yoshi's
Big
gonna
Easy
clean
at the
that up.
plate. My mistake. That was Big Easy batting. Now this is Monty Morat.
This is the Monty Mole man. Inside too much on Walu. Good pitch.
Also sour contact.
Good pitch, bad choice. Way back in the box there for Wario.
Very true, but that's not gonna get down with Mario in center.
Mario cleans up at center field.
Mario does, but also we don't see Mario at center field too much, so.
Which is what I love about a Rookie Rumble. And so much for that star power.
Walking Bowser here at Garden, bit of an interesting choice, but hey, you know, if you're trying to save that run just in case, it's not the worst idea.
But Oh, do we? Oh,
Yes,
okay.
LRXC. This is now the actual gameplay. They're not faking any runs or trying to get out. We're seeing them play for real now, and they are actually in the top of the fourth with Monty Mole up 2-0. Oh, Luigi at the plate, definitely trying to put something down here to get Bowser at home.
Ooh.
A good hit in the outfield should be able to score Bowser, even with his slow speed, but it could come
Body
close.
check gives you.
That could
That
do it.
won't be enough.
Oh, no, that's straight to DK.
But now the question: do you star with Yoshi here?
I honestly wouldn't.
You're ahead.
I mean,
Another
it's
run
definitely
means more.
understandable if you do. I think it comes to personal
Ooh.
choice, but I would not. I would not.
I think
give
he's
up
walking him to
star.
get the PM.
Damn.
That's a choice,
See it.
especially
And
with
now
the
I would be
Falcon star.
starring with DM here for sure.
Absolutely. But he's pitching outside. I think he's aware of this. That's a hard ball. Oh, that was
there's
the pitch
two
to
inside,
hit.
right at the hands.
There's another one.
Interesting moves trying to go that far inside, especially with PM at the plate.
Expected again.
Come on, come on.
Oh,
why would you? Oh God. He's way too
that was a
close. He's
double
just
rookie
way too
mistake right
close.
there.
Yeah, it really is.
PM's a tricky character.
To get
A lot
that
of
Falcon
people
Pop,
struggle.
you need to hit it on the inside, but not that inside. That is-
Yeah.
That ball is closer to your hands than your hands are. I mean, closer to your body than your hands are.
Yeah, that one might have even hit. Did he going nowhere?
Quick two
That's
outs.
second out.
For Monty here. Charging up.
Charging
Interesting
DK
choice.
on Garden. Yeah, a lot of interesting
Yeah.
choices.
Charging DK. But who knows? Maybe he gets some perfect contact.
I can't get a home run with DK
Optin-
at Mario Stadium to save my life, so.
I hear that, but some people can just charge it up with
Oh,
DK
and that
like that.
feels like a
Oh, but a
select
sour slap.
That's
Is
a
he-
bad base
Oh my
running.
God!
That's
A
a
running
frustrating one.
blunder with
The
DK.
worst part is there were 2 outs, so there was no reason to go back to first for DK.
And he had 2 runners on there.
But you do that.
Oh,
That's
great boo
another
slap.
beautiful Boo, and Boo is having a game and a half today.
Absolutely. Gonna give that star to Big Easy as well. Late charge with Bear there.
Now, in a big stadium like this, there are some slappers who could use a little charge to just get into the gaps. I think charging is actually a lot more viable for many characters on Peach Garden.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, God.
Papa Toad fouls out.
That's not
And
gonna
Birdo's she gonna
Birdo-
turn?
Oh, we're gonna make that double.
Now!
play. Hi,
And that bring on the bottom of the fifth.
not seeing much in the first 2.5 innings here, but that might change with Hammer at the plate. Definitely able to knock this ball out. Ooh, but we're seeing Big Easy go hard inside. Oh, and then the last one on the out. That's some good pitching there
That was some hard
from
pitching.
Big Easy.
King Boo laps it's going
That
right
was
up and down.
sour? Okay. Okay. I suppose game. Oh,
Bowser
Bowser
at third.
being the diving catch there. Good play. Good
Bowser
play.
works on those corners.
Third base Bowser.
Gotta love it.
Gonna walk Bowser again. And that's interesting. We see Big Easy. He has both Bowser and Petey on this team. Monty Morat
Interesting draft, absolutely.
probably went DK. Probably went
Yup.
DK Bro.
DK Bird.
And a great slap from
Yeah,
Petey
bro.
there. Possibly a good choice, especially here on Garden.
PD slap works on Garden. PD has an excellent slap. It's dependable.
Petey's, yes, it's good, but I'm
Is he gonna
very
get there? I
unfamiliar
think
with it.
that's gonna know.
Oh my
That's a big
God! Makes the diving
triple.
catch. This could be a
Two.
triple play, and it
Two.
is
Oh
Huge,
no!
huge
no.
play for Monty Morat there,
Mario
getting out of that.
Fireball, man, it betrays you sometimes.
You gotta be careful. I don't think he knew, based on how that fireball fell from Wario, that he was definitely gonna make that catch, and he advanced all of
He
his
could have
runners.
messed it up, but it worked out. I mean, he got underneath it in time.
But yeah, seeing that
That's a
triple
nice
play
move.
here in winners finals, my God.
But things like that, you know, are more easy to clean up than just your raw skills.
Oh, absolutely.
That's a fielding select error right there. I think we all know what happened there. He was trying to get to the catcher. I think he rolled through him or switched with R.
Oh,
Good
most
chance for a star here.
Yeah, it's not 2
Good
stars
swing,
down.
though.
DK gonna charge now and misses on the outside. That is rough.
And Big Easy's pitching is what's keeping him in this game.
It really is. I wish I could. Maybe I need to go back and watch the streams for how Monty scored those first 2 runs. But so far, both players not able to do much offensively in this game, and it's already the 7th inning.
I mean, we've seen a lot of runners on base. There's just been critical errors at strategically important points.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
And that's a great hit.
Big Easy having a nice start to this top of the 7th here.
And again, one that KB might have been able to get. And there's the Falcon pop.
Look at
Did
Scar.
he
He's gonna
will-
make the play. He makes the play. The double play. Monty Mole once again coming out on the defense here, which you got to do on Garden. Ooh,
Excellent
Yoshi
steal.
making a nice steal there.
Big steal, because this Buhut could easily bring Yoshi in from second. And
Ooh,
Buhut's
a
been
perfect snap from that's Molly
again.
gonna score.
And
Oh, that is
time
scoring.
brings
Oh,
Yoshi home.
oh, from Wario. Big Easy getting on the board here. 1-2 ball game. And there are unfortunately 2 outs, but a hit with Perry here might be able to score Boo.
Just keep it going and get the Papa Toad.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, but swinging hard on the outside is going to end the inning.
It's a one-run ball game, kids. And this is the 7th inning. Oh, we didn't do that. So we're going to the 9th.
No, this is the 7th.
This is the 7th, yeah.
So, yeah, because they
This
set
is the
it up.
raw 7th. We had some confusion about how we're going to start the game up.
Literally the 7th. Yeah, they still have 2 more innings to play. Ooh,
That's a
reading
big
that
one,
inside pitch
but
was
it's
broke
not,
finally,
yeah.
but yeah, not pulled enough.
Like Petey, it's sometimes more worth slapping with a hammer on Garden.
Oh,
Oh shit, but that's gonna go foul.
maybe, but
Too much
late.
curve.
Monty's starting to read these inside pitches beautifully.
You can only play that game so long, and that's another one.
Oh,
And that's
what
a fielder
bad-
error. That's gonna get King Boo on base.
and losing the star for that. That's gonna get
Hit and run.
through.
King Boo's getting the
Monty
third.
Mole Rat making the hits with Monty Mole.
Signature players.
Definitely looking to get more runs here. You do not
Looking for
want
that inside
just a
pitch.
1-run lead, but won't be able to convert with Walu. Also, shout outs to Sam N and Faceban here in chat. Good to see you guys make it out. And also a big thank you to Sam for hosting this tournament. Oh, Tillsworth. Is that going to get down?
Oh
DK.
no, DK so wide. Big monkey reach.
Yes, his hit zone is just,
Now I understand Walking Bowser with the one-run game.
Ooh, good pitch there.
That can hit the wall.
Hammer, he can make this
He
play.
can make the jump.
Oh,
No.
I can't jump high enough. I was wrong. He can't make that.
Oh,
But yo,
good
at
getting back
least
to
he
base.
didn't get the wall split.
Ooh. Good swing. Third pitch outside.
Oh.
Same swing.
Nice pitch from Monty Morat. They're gonna get Mario
Luigi,
out.
big spot.
No, that's
That's
sour.
gonna not.
That's gonna be out. Oh boy.
Bottom of the 8th. Wario at bat. Boo with the pitch. Nice slap, and it's gonna land.
Slap there. Also, shout outs to Baltorn buddies gifting that tier 1 sub over there. I know Says is a bit preoccupied right now with dinner, but I'm sure he'd be thanking you as well, Baltor. Oh, sour with Birdo. Hate to see it. And oh wait.
The-
no. Oh my God.
Oh
What's
my
happening?
God.
Yo, select. Hit R. Hit
At this
R.
point, this is
Hit
getting
R.
dirty, guys.
Hit
Come
R. Hit
on.
R. Hit. Oh God. Oh God. Who is that? That's
And
Big Easy. Not sure if Big Easy knows about the manual select or not, but that just costed him heavily.
that could easily be what changes the outcome of the
He's,
game.
I
Didn't want to
mean,
eat that banana. I'm not
he's
totally
lucky that
against that.
yeah, he's lucky that Monty didn't just send everyone there because he could have scored some more runs. Oh, but
Yeah. Yeah, good show
I,
of sportsmanship by Monty. I want to call that
oh,
out.
DK not making it third,
That was
but
close.
Monty Mole making this a 4-1 ball game.
For the inside pitch. Oh,
Ooh,
almost. He's afraid to come too much off the
perfect
plate, but he was
shot,
ready.
hammer, bro,
It's
pulling that
gone.
ball and it's gone. My God.
Perfect. You saw he was reading on the pitch. He was ready for it. He did the same pitch pretty much twice in a row, and it got cleaned up on him. And
Just
that's
like
what
we
you
said
can't do.
before, Monty's starting to pick up on these inside pitches, and he absolutely did with
It's
Hammer
a
Bro there.
dangerous game, Bolt. A dangerous game. We're gonna run down,
Run down.
and I lost visual.
Barely turning back there at second base with KB. Oh, and he's safe! Jesus, nice base running from Monty Morrat, making a big showing here in the bottom of the eighth. Oh, but perfect ground ball right to PM is going to end it for him. But not before putting 4 runs up in the bottom of the eighth to make this a 6-1 ball game and putting Big Easy in a near impossible situation in the top of the ninth. Oof. Starring with PM. Gonna get on with that. But, oh, and also getting the star for that as well. Oh no, that's gonna be a double play, and Monty's gonna take this game 6-1 after a huge showing in the eighth inning.
And it's unfortunate because so much of it happened due to fielder select errors and fielder glitches that could have been avoided. But
Yeah.
Big Easy, phenomenal showing in the rookie rumble. Believe he's still not avid, has a chance to work his way back.
Oh yeah, definitely
And
not.
he can hop on chat, get a quick look at how some of this stuff works, run it through his head a couple times, and clean this up coming back.
Oh yeah,
So
he's gonna have a little break here because we're moving into losers round 5, losers semis and losers finals before we move into grand finals in this tournament here.
So as I understand, then the next game is going to be Zeisman HD versus Mr. Schmidt. If I said that right.
Yeah, yeah, Mr.
Me,
Speak, yeah.
me. All right.
Yes, for losers semis. So the loser of that game will be eliminated from the tournament. And then
Yes.
the winner will go on to play Big Easy in losers finals.
Very good.
um I if you want I can sit this one out and I can hop back in for the next one. Or I can stay. I don't know, it's up to you.
Whatever works. I really have no preference.
Are they waiting for you? Okay, cool. Oh yeah, no, I'll stay for this game.
What's up, everyone? All right, we're getting our game 2 here set up. Thanks to Bolt for casting in that one. What'd you think, Ruckus? Obviously, seemed to be a good game in the end. Monty Molerat pulling out ahead in that one.
Fantastic by Monty Mulrat. Excellent show sportsmanship when Big Easy floundered on some of the manual field select. Something he's going to have to work on. But, that's what Rookie Rumble's about. We're not here to watch the cleanest games. We're here to watch the most exciting ones. And it was exciting.
And that's another thing about Rookie Rumble too. It's a learning experience for these players, not knowing, all the deep details about the meta, and fielding wise, hitting wise, especially manual select wise with implementations in Rio. But definitely stuff that you want to figure out.
Absolutely. So we're going to be heading to the jungle, I believe, in this one. Mr. Smeek going to be the one pick, going to be your player one. And I'm all ready if they are all set.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone who's been joining in. Thank you for the follows. I do very much appreciate it. Hope you're all enjoying the games. All that good stuff. Been certainly a fun time. But yeah, I was gonna say one thing for all of the newer players. One thing to note is that when people bunt, is generally speaking, what you want to do is press Y will allow you to select your pitcher, or pressing X will allow you to select your catcher. Now, if you're on a keyboard, I don't know the buttons. but if you're on a controller,
whatever you bound
whatever you bind Y to, that will select your pitcher if they bunt. If you press X, that will select your catcher, and R selects the player closest to the ball.
Yes,
unfortunately, in the infield, it gets really weird for bunting, but yeah.
Yes, more important for general hits is R, but bunting, you definitely gotta know the Y and the X.
But congratulations on Monty Morag. Gonna get that dub. Huge win there. He's gonna advance to grand finals. There is gonna be a bracket reset, is what I was told. So gonna have that advantage. That in the event that he loses one game, can bounce back in a second game. But that's not what we're focused on here right now. We're focused on the rematch from earlier in bracket.
Oh, really?
Yes, this is a 1 versus 8 seed, if I'm not mistaken, and Zisman's had the upper hand in the last match. Mr. Smeek looking for the revenge in game number 2 here, as we're going to the losers semis here, which I need to update on the screen, but...
Oh, you're right. I see that now. Yeah, round 1, Zisman's won to Mr. Smeek 5-4. So Mr. Smeek looking for some revenge here.
Absolutely. And what better way than to send him home in losers semis to advance to losers finals?
Yeah. Very true.
The match prior doesn't matter. It's all about this one, baby.
It's true. You take that round 1 winner side game, but you find both of yourselves out here in losers round 5, and this is definitely a bit more important.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we're going to see the lineups getting started here. Anything of note? Anything you hate, love, captain-wise? We're going to have Diddy making an appearance, but not on the bump, it looks like.
I think, honestly, I like both of these teams. I appreciate whoever P2 is here. He's taking Diddy. He's not liking Dixie, which, if that's his prerogative, that's what it is. But, Diddy also a great pitcher that often gets overlooked nowadays, but definitely able to make it happen. But I guess he's using him as a backup pitcher and choosing to go with Walu on the mound.
Yeah,
but overall,
go ahead.
Overall, I think both teams are pretty balanced. I definitely like them both, and I'd say that either player has a shot at this game.
Absolutely. I think one thing to note here is we're gonna have a righty PM. So I don't know if we're trying to aim for that left field porch, or we're just gonna try to abuse the Falcon Pop. But using a righty Pianta, not necessarily the best, has one of the worst contact zones here, as both players are going to start getting ready here to rumble in the rookie rumble here in the jungle.
Yeah, interesting choice, especially considering they're a jungle, and it's that much easier to knock it out if you have a lefty Pianta.
That's true, but we're going to lead off here with Yoshi. Gonna pull that one. What a great slap there already.
Great grounder in between first and second.
As Zisman's, all of the controls should be getting started here. Yep, the inputs, teams, and names are all correct here now. So Zisman's gonna have Hammer Bro with a Yoshi on first base, trying to pull it into right field. I know a lot of people also swap the righty Bro here just because of the shorter fence.
Oh,
And we're gonna be in a bit of a rundown
Catching
here.
Yoshi on the bases there.
This is
Is Yoshi
dangerous.
gonna be able to make it out of this? Yes, he is. He should have thrown with Bowser. Don't know why he didn't. Oh, that's bad contact?
Yeah, it is bad contact. Gonna get it on the inside of the ball. Gonna be sour, and we're gonna have out number 1. Mario, the captain here, going for the hit and run. Can Birdo stop it? Yes, but will she make the play? A fantastic double play at that! So the lack of an animation. Gonna make sure that the double play works out.
Great play there from Mr. Smeek.
Absolutely fantastic defense there. And gonna start it off with the one who closed the inning, Birdo, with the leadoff single.
Oh, a great. Wait, no, that's not great. That's gonna be a
Ooh, a great out there for Toadsworth in center field.
great fielding from Toadsworth.
As Bowser
Ooh.
trying to show his worth in the jungle, trying to be the king of the jungle. Gonna send this one deep, but we're gonna have Diddy in right field. A Diddy
hit
call.
that a bit earlier. I think that could have gone out.
Yeah, it's interesting having a righty, or not a righty, but a Diddy in right field. When you have a lot of these home run threats there, you have Mario in your infield, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Mario. So we're not gonna have any wall jumps.
Great. You just say great home run threats and then instantly say Mario.
I mean, hey, anyone could be a home run threat here. But you don't have any of your wall jumpers in the outfield. One good smack of the ball, and this thing's gone just like that. Only a little
Huge
pulled.
smash from KB, but just fell. Oh, and swinging on the outside. Gonna leave this game scoreless going into the second.
Absolutely. But Petey gonna lead off here. Soured on the inside once again. So
Just inside. And that's it again. He's just barely missing some good contact.
Absolutely. It's just getting jammed on the inside. Need to be anticipating that. Move a little more to the right and you'll be set to go. But until that adjustment is made, you're going to have a lot of sour contact in this game.
You are. Oh, and if he hadn't done that, he would probably be up at least 2-0 by now.
So Diddy up to bat. Not a we're going for the bunt. Do we learn? And it's gonna work out. So that's what happens.
Quick select Piana there is gonna get that out.
Absolutely. This is why you press X. It'll select the catcher there and making the adjustments there. Learning from game 1 already.
I think Smeek was listening into your tutorial a few minutes earlier.
Yeah, in between matches, if you press X, you'll get that catcher. And so, excellent adjustments there. Is Noki gonna hit that one right to Mario? Go to first base for out number 2, and we have the righty Pianta, and we're charging. And
oh, more sour inside.
I mean, I'd be more impressed if it wasn't. When you have a red Pianta, the pink menace up to bat, and he's a righty, and you're not investing stars.
Ooh, going with the wild attack, but gonna pull it. Not what you want to do with Walu typically, but hey, a nice slap hit down with Toadsworth.
Absolutely, get the star chance as well, so it's gonna help you out here if you are Zismans. Not gonna have any stars invested yet, as Yoshi's gonna pop out there on the sour contact once again.
Yeah,
and
another sour hit.
The thing is, you know, Jungle is considered one of the offensive stadiums, the one that everyone can score on, and Seam is more extreme, even if some people may not agree. Yeah,
probably one of the most offensive stadiums.
Absolutely, but here we are, scoreless through 3. And that's gonna be high and deep. Can Luigi make a play though? And he's gonna miss it. Luigi unable to field that one. And that's going to give Zismans the 2-0 lead. Absolutely. What a beautiful hit there. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, just to the right of it.
Trying to show us that Mario power. Oh my god!
We're going to have a Noki bobble there. As Petey's going to try to match what Hammer Bro has done so far.
Yo, you don't need to hit home runs if their outfielders are just making bobbles like that.
Absolutely, but Petey gonna get jammed again. So honestly, even though there was a bobble earlier in the inning, you're definitely gonna be happy with that one. Gets PD out of the way so you don't have to worry about that threat later on to start an inning.
Yeah, not at all. But oh, just a bit early. That could have been a great hit.
It could have.
Unfortunately, probably a frame or two early, and putting that ball foul. Oh, but just late.
Well, he made the adjustment. You said too early, so he went fast.
Yes, find some middle ground. He's early again. Don't go late this time.
There we go. A beautiful
There we go.
slap. Fourth time's the charm in this case. Too early, too late. Finally gets that Goldilocks zone, getting that between Mario and Madge.
Ooh, go for the egg. It's early. It's good. Straight to dry runs, though. That's just going to be a single. But hey, putting runners on first and second, you got no outs. Could choose to charge with DK. That's what we're doing. Oh, just early.
Yeah, trying to make a statement here, get the lead back off of one swing. That's going to be soured on the outside. Bowser with the chance to do the same thing that DK failed to do. DK may own this jungle, but Bowser's king for a reason.
Bowser owns all maps.
Not
oh,
guarded.
early again.
Oof, low trad, early swing there, but good contact. And that's going to be a home run!
Not even off the foul pole, just inside. But hey, 3-run shot with Bowser there. Gonna give Smeek the lead in the bottom of the third.
And this is what we say, gamers. Bowser wins games.
Dude, I swear to God, like, I know perfect contact's bad, but Boo's perfect contact is just the worst.
It doesn't matter here. Mr. Smeek gonna ride that momentum into the top of the fourth. A 1-run lead here. Zisman's starting off the offensive affairs, but Mr. Smeek trying to one-up with the one extra run. And that's gonna be a pull.
Oh, big pull, but Birdo gets there.
Out number one. Bones charging. Trying to put on a show. That one's gonna be pulled foul.
Smash!
This is a dry bones world, and we're all living in it,
Dude,
except unable to convert.
If he shows me a dry buns home run right now, I'll lose my mind.
Oh, we're not going to see it there, but what we are going to see is a nice slap there from Diddy to start this 2-out rally potentially. If you could get a nice push here with Walu. Can't be pulling it, otherwise it's going to be bad.
Oh, it's Diddy trying to take second. Caught in a pickle here.
Gonna get back
Making
safely,
it back to first, though.
Absolutely. And it's kind of scary, but that's gonna land.
Great slap with Walu. Doesn't even get the chance with KB there.
I'm not sure KB would have been able to make it regardless, but still a great slap. Might invest here a star. Not sure what we will do. A good slap could be made, but the first star burnt and gonna miss there. As we're gonna have
investing hard on the inside versus Toadsworth here. Oh!
And I'm telling you, if that was a star there, that one lands. We might see a runner score, tie the ball game up, but didn't want to risk it. So we're going to head to the bottom of the fourth here. Wario going to go for a slap. And Bones not even sprinting. He said no hustle required for this. I got this. And he made the play. All those years of living, he knew what he had to do. But that one, even
bobble with these left fielders.
That's right. He hustled this time, and it cost him as he was unable to make the play, unable to stay still and stabilized. And we're charging with PM here as a righty. If we can make good contact, this should be easy enough over the wall. But that's going to turn two.
Gonna double up. Hammer Bro coming in clutch on first base there.
Absolutely. And you're going to have your Yoshi lead off here with a star chance as well, and that's going to be good.
Ooh, nice hit. Nice hit from Yoshi there, taking the star. Evening out the star count here, 3-3.
And this is looking familiar. A little bit of deja vu here. Yoshi on first. Hammer Bro up to bat again. Had the 2-run shot the last time we were in this situation. And so far, the 3-0 count. Are we going to see a strike? And we are not.
Go for the walk.
Now, the scary thing.
Probably a good idea there, but still worrisome looking into Mario Fireball. Oh, Birdo doesn't get that play.
Yes, Birdo unable to make it. And we're sending home.
Oh. Gonna get back safely, though.
I was going to say the dangerous thing here is Mario is a captain up to bat. Birdo unable to react there. It's going to allow Mario to get to second. A tie ball game here. Still no outs. A sac fly could bring a runner home.
Will we see Petey put it together here and knock something out? Hasn't done much so this game. Could do it here. Or we might see another walk.
We're pitching scared here, but we have a full count here to Petey. Can he make good contact, or is he going to chase on the outside? And he's going to swing and miss. Nice. A great pitch there. What a fantastic pitch at the last second to curve it. But Birdo's not going to be able to reach that.
Escape and Birdo suck clutch. Oh,
absolutely. So now here we are. We're going to have Zisman's back with a 1-run lead, and we're investing another star.
Zisman's saying, yo, I'm going to capitalize on this inning, make this a 5-3 ball game. Going to use all my stars if I have to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes it's worth the investment. If you can get your return on gains, each of these stars will convert into runs, and they add up over time. Could be the difference maker by the end of the game.
Very true. And it's still the 5th inning, so you probably will have more chances to get some stars. And now he has the opportunity to tech with Walu.
And we have Chem. So for those of you wondering what the tech is, which is not executed here, but it's still going to land, we're going to bring some runs.
Oh my god, a blunder from Wario, going to score 2 more for Zisman's. And a bad running play with Walu there, but still, Zisman scoring 5 runs in the 5th.
Absolutely, and one thing to be not overlooked is actually his pitcher is going to be tired now.
Oh, yes. Very true. Very true.
So back to what I was saying about tech. For those of you who may not know, a lot of you may be new to Mario Superstar Baseball. The double play occurring there. The tech that we're referring to is Walu tech. Essentially, there are certain characters whose power is weaker charging than slapping. So what we've learned is that if you use the right trigger when you have no stars in the bank, you'll actually give them, if you hold that when they have no stars and you hold that, it'll actually give them more power when they charge. So that's why it's called the Walu tech. You can also do it with undercharging too if you want. It's the same concept, but it's a lot harder to execute. But yeah, so Walu tech is basically just trying to swing for the fences, basically.
Walu is known to have tech. Also, Boo is a big tech hitter, as well as Toadsworth, I believe.
Yes, there's a series of them. I think Madge is also a name in there. Diddy, I'm just talking about the characters in this game right now, but yeah, so there's quite a number of them that can go for it. And speaking of go for it, Bro gonna get that one to land. Gonna be a double there. Toadsworth gonna stop at third.
Zisman's not holding up on his offense. And now gonna see a possible Mario Fireball, or he's gonna charge.
No, why would you charge?
Well, that is looking good. That's gonna score 2 more.
Absolutely. And we're not sending home. What happened? We're frozen on the base pads.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, it worked out anyways in his favor. We got stuck there, but unable to react there. Mr. Smeek. As Petey gonna get that one to land as well. We're gonna stay at third. And we sent home, so we just gave up a run for an out. You'll take that any day if you're Zisman's.
Petey out, and I'm gonna score Mario.
An out for a run is definitely something you will take. Absolutely no complaints there.
Zisman's absolutely in the offensive mindset this game, but wow, Smeek gonna crush that ball with Bowser.
Absolutely, Bowser. Not going to be left out of the offensive conversations here, showing that he too has the prowess to put runs on the board. Ideally, though, next time wants to do it.
From Bro.
Bro with a fantastic dive. And we're only down. We're down 6 here if you're Mr. Smeek. The fortunate thing is,
get down.
You know what's wild is how that was sour and it still almost went out.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, is that gonna go?
Could have been like the first sour home run I've ever seen.
Honestly, I mean, that's exactly the kind of push you want to go for, but the contact was just a bit off.
Absolutely.
Oh, and now we're seeing Smeek with a full star gauge, which is exactly what you want considering you're down 6 runs. That could turn the tides in your favor, but running out of time.
Absolutely. But right now you need to be focused on getting a couple outs here. Don't want to have to keep crawling back from even more, and we're going to do just that. So the inning is going to end there. We're going to go into the 7th inning stretch here. Make sure you stretch your arms and legs. Make sure you stay hydrated, folks, because we still got 2.5 more innings of baseball left.
Oh yeah, make sure you grab a hot dog. Make sure you pick up a beer as we move into the bottom of the 7th here. Oh, 2 quick outs.
I was going to say that was impressive. He even got good contact with a righty Pianta. But we're going to see Luigi up. The 17-tool player, trying to see if he can string another at-bat here together. Mario going to try to field it and one-up his his younger brother once again.
Hey, good play from Mario there.
I'm sure you're an advocate for the Mario infield.
I am. I'm a fan of both Mario and Luigi. I hate to see them contest against each other, but it happens sometimes. Oh,
That's going to be popped down. Luigi flashing the leather there.
Charge with Toesworth.
Not with that attitude. I think if you're in jungle, every charge is fair game.
Okay, yeah, that's understandable. But I mean, he didn't tech either. I mean, I can understand a tech Toesworth hit there, but he wasn't doing that.
That's going to be pushed. Wario should be able to field this one cleanly. Does so. So we're going to head to the bottom of the 8th. Down 6. Still have 6 outs left. So as long as you score at least 1 run per out, you'll be in good company. As Birdo's going to hit
time
that.
for a Birdo egg, but Yoshi's going to suck that ball right up. Unfortunately, taking him down to 3 stars. Charging with DK.
Nothing wrong with it, but you need better contact than that.
You definitely do.
That's going to be
But
soured.
I mean, considering you're going DK into Bowser, you can afford to get that slap down and try and hit a 2-run shot with Bowser, but not going to do that here. Good eye on that pitch.
Oof, and a crucial strikeout there as well. As we're going to have Zisman's up 6 here. Star chance and stars in the bank. We're going to definitely invest a star here to try to lead things off hot. No, we're not. We're going to settle for a slap.
Ooh, and the dive is going to get that ball caught and give another star to Smeek.
Yeah, so that's going to end up being...
Definitely used in the bottom of the 9th.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I mean, I would just say, if you're at the 9th inning, what are you saving your stars for anyways? Might as well invest them to get on. Exactly. And now you have 2 extra stars, so we're going to head to the...
Even when you're...
Go ahead.
Yeah, even when you're up 6 runs, yeah, you use that star, that fireball. You
get some value out of them. Don't just leave them sitting there.
Oh,
but we have Zisman's trying to put the seat, trying to end this run for Mr. Smeek. The run back here, trying to show it was not a fluke in round 1 here.
Just late with that shot with KB. Oh, and gonna get the strikeout. Not looking so good for Smeek here. 2 outs. We're gonna see a double. Oh,
we don't have enough. It's
yo, honestly, you should think about starring. Okay, I guess not. It's gonna work out, but you have 5 stars. Please star with Noki here.
Absolutely, and we're gonna use it.
Nice.
So we're gonna start potentially what could be the most insane comeback rally. Down 6.
No!
But Pianta not going to use the star when he needed it most.
God.
Had the potential.
That would have been good, probably.
Yeah.
But hey, Zisman's... Oh, wait, no. Wait, no, yeah, Zisman's won that, right?
Zisman's won the game off the back of this hammer, bro. Leading things off, and he never turned back from it since then. The 10-4 victory here. Mr. Smeek officially done. As we're going to have... Zisman's going to go up against Big Easy in losers finals. Winner of that is going to go on to face Monty Molrat in a clash of the Rookie Rumble Titans to sketch
And
their
you know
name
what?
in history.
Interesting enough, both Zismans and Big Easy are definitely looking to win that game to go back up against Monty Morat, as both of them lost to Monty Mole in round 2 and round 3 of Winner's Bracket.
Oh, so they both are going to look for that revenge once again. We saw that Zismans already has the experience with the revenge match coming out on top in this one. Are we going to see another potential rematch? First, you got to get through Big Easy, though.
Oh,
And
yes.
despite the name, it will not be an easy match.
Oh, no. Big Easy having some great games here in Rookie Rumble. Unfortunately, losing to Monty Morat in finals, as we saw earlier. But, hey, still a contested player that is going to be tough to take on.
Absolutely. And I believe we're going to start having them set up a match momentarily. Big Easy having a lobby up. So Zismans should be hopping in shortly, as I will also be hopping in shortly. And I think we're going to have a bit of rotation here. So we're going to have Ruckus coming in now for Bolt. So thank you for that match of commentary as well.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
What's up, Ruckus? Are you around still?
How you doing, Cesarito? I am here. I am ready to rumble.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Bolt, for that wonderful commentary. It was a fantastic game, I have to say.
Absolutely. It was, at first, not the offensive affair that it once was projected to seem in the end. And we got that 2-4 ball game. Home runs were flying in favor of Zismans at that, as we're going to be going to Mario Stadium here. Not sure if they're going to be doing nighttime or not, even though my texture mod makes it look like night anyways. But we're going to be heading to Mario Stadium here. A classic, played here many times. Just good old-fashioned Mario Stadium. What are your thoughts on it? Any pros, cons, things you're looking forward to in this match?
I mean, big thing we're looking at is if Big Easy can clean up some of those little mistakes, the fielder mistakes. If he just polish himself and understanding a little bit of what he needs to do in those situations. Because the fact that he got this far in the tournament without having those skilled polish, I think really speaks to his pitching and batting. And as long as those raw skills are there, these little things could be cleaned up on the margins. So I am looking to see a major improvement from him from one game to the next that we don't normally see in a net player.
Absolutely. And the good thing is, if you're on that winner's side, you do get a chance to watch your opponents, see what their tendencies were for this next match, and have time to polish yourself, polish your own skills, and make any macro or micro adjustments as needed here. As both teams are getting set up here, player 1 is going to be Big Easy, and Zismans is going to be your player 2 here. Taking the PD Bro lineup, as we're going to have DK Bowser on the left side of the screen. And there's been many talks lately that this one pick, or the player 1 side over there, is the stronger team. Will that prevail in this match? What do you think, my friend?
I don't think it matters as much as in these kind of Rookie Rumble games. We're looking at things from, I don't want to say a stalemate, but where people are playing in a consistent way. And even though we see the draft line on this is very conventional, we know we're going to be seeing some rookie techs. We know we're going to be seeing players playing their own way a little bit. So I don't know if the stats we have necessarily correlate to this kind of game as much as it would for a more standard NPSS style game.
Absolutely. And once again, we're going to see Zismans running with no wall jumper in right field. So we're really just assuming that our opponent cannot hit a home run. And that could be dangerous. A slight adjustment in the lineup here in the left. Bowser into Birdo into DK. So not going to have DK in front of Bowser. Going to have Birdo as the cleanup option. And we're going to see righty Pianta this time. Maybe make an adjustment there. Boo behind King Boo. Just lots of different options here, as Mario's going to actually make his way to right field now. So we're going to see Bro in the middle infield. And It's quite interesting seeing the thought processes, the adjustments made, and strategies come up with these players. And I would love to see, after these Rookie Rumbles, a tier list of all those who participated in the Rookie Rumble, just to see how that compares to what might be considered the norm or the meta, just as these players had, developed their own little meta within this tournament.
And it's important to let rookies have their chance to try different ideas and to learn from them. It's easy to think, oh, we know more, we've established this, but meta shift, and one of the big shifts for meta are new players coming in. They might show us something we didn't see coming.
Absolutely. And one thing we have seen coming so far is this Hammer Bro has been on fire for Zismans, as he's looking to repeat that success here in the outfield with a wall jumper out there trying to cut him off. Can Luigi shut him down in this game? Not gonna need to with Boo on the bump there. And we invest the star. Not sure I like this one with nobody on, 2 outs already, but if you're looking to extend the inning, it's one way to do it, but not gonna matter here. So a nice clean inning there for Big Easy.
He's definitely leaning on his pitching a lot. And watching the last game and the beginning of this one, you see that that's probably one of the big things that brought him where he is today.
Absolutely. Yeah, it says also you don't have the stream up in disc.
Oh, I don't? Whoops. Whoops. Apologies about that. Here you go. Yeah, so Bowser going to be up to bat here. Gonna crush this
big blast!
It's foul, though. That's going to curve foul. Not going to work out there. And that's got to be a heartbreaker, my friend. Going from potential home run to striking out.
That's a rough one. Berta with nothing there in the inning. And that'll be the top of the second. No runs, no hits. All action, though.
Absolutely.
First pitch, Beatty inside. Smart hold. That was a pitch to hit, but way sour.
Yeah, so that's sour on the inside of the bat. It's been happening a lot with these PDs. I know that PD struggles a bit with the sour contact, especially with new players. You definitely want to be aiming for the outside of the leaf if possible.
Sort of the inside outside, but yeah, PD could be a real trick to get used to.
And there's a lot of characters in this game, some of them with the more unorthodox bats. We have Gloves, Leaves, Bones. Just getting used to it, making those small adjustments to see how you can elevate your offensive game here. That's a great star. So
that's a beautiful star.
We're investing there, and we're going to get to second. No, we turned back, so we're going to have a bit of an issue here. Bones going to get to first base safely.
And you feel like they were flashes of the last game on that.
Absolutely.
With the runner coming down to home.
And we got Walu here. Solid slap. Could start this
Great
game's offense. Absolutely.
Inside pitch. That's going to get blasted for a base hit. And his Bone's going to make it all the way to third. But the first run of the game.
Yeah, it's going to be the first run of the game courtesy of Lawalu. Going to pull that one too. Not the most orthodox of slaps to pull. But it'll get the job done nonetheless.
And a thing of note in this game, we're seeing Diddy and Dixie both in the outfield, not pitching, and to my great chagrin, not Captain Diddy. Really not taking advantage of what, in my opinion, is a fantastic star.
Yeah, that's going to be an out there, though. So we're not going to see that one land. Unfortunately, DK unable to get the job done. Just another sour contact.
That's a smart move, putting Wario back at shortstop where he belongs.
Yeah, but
don't know if it was worth the star there, but good clean on base.
Honestly, sometimes one of the nice things you can do is just see the hits land, get the ball in play, and get your offense started. Whatever it takes, honestly. Especially if you're... The thing is, if you have the right EPM, you're going to have to invest here. And it might pay out with Mario not going for the wall jump. You're going to have a 2-run shot here from KV. And that's going to give Big Easy the lead.
And Mario just could have made that one. And that's the idea. Putting PM on base, giving King Boo that extra run. Here, it was worth it.
Absolutely. Fantastic job there I know we might have questioned the investment on Star, but definitely can't complain with the return. Getting 2 runs on the board and giving yourself a 1-run lead here with a Star chance with Luigi up to bat.
Inside sour, that's not going nowhere. But big inning, 2 runs on the board, and it's shaped up to be a fantastic ball game.
That's very true. Yoshi gonna lead off here, souring it up to Bowser at first base. And you're gonna have a chance to tie it here. Didn't get success last time, but now we know that Dixie Kong is the one in right field. So as long as there's good contact on this ball is gonna be gone.
Charge pitch. Ooh, worked out. Scary one.
Scary one at that. Opted to go for the slap. Didn't trust the charge and strikes out. It's unfortunate. You hate to see it there, especially when you have such a reliable heavy as Hammer Bro.
And a beautiful Mario slap. That's going to be a base hit.
Yeah, so we're starting another 2-out rally here. Petey had a couple sours earlier. Did get on base in this game so far. And DK going to run down the 3K there. Able to make the play on third base.
And that was the pitch to hit if you'd have pulled it just a little bit more.
Yep, got to pull it. But you also got to get a little bit better contact still on the inside. And Bro going to make a nice jumping catch there.
Great Bro catch over there. Really cleaning up at first base today. Pop a Toad, inside pitch, slap. Wario's going to get there. And the old man's knees aren't going to make it to first base in time.
I'm not sure he'll even be able to make it to the dugout at this rate either.
You feel like he would have got that back when he was a younger Toad.
Yeah, back in his youth when he was first creating the game of baseball that we know and love now. The next generation here showing them how it's done as Bowser is going to get on base for a single here with Captain Birdo with a 5 stars in the bank. Could go for a 5-star dinger, but just going to go for old reliable 1-star swing.
And that didn't work out, but I have to say I'm not against going for the Birdo slap against Yoshi with the Bowser on first. Yoshi really does shut down that Birdo egg.
It's true. I mean, if you're able to pull it, wonderful. But the issue is you don't want to invest too many stars, especially with 2 outs already. Still have plenty of baseball left. And you're still in the lead, so nothing to worry about.
Especially after missing the first star swing, a lot of times switching to the slap, it can get the pitcher to put it inside where it's a lot easier to make good contact.
And inside is what happened there, but a little too soured at that. As we're going to be quickly going to the next inning here. Bones hitting it right to Birdo. As Big Easy going to try to extend that 1-run lead. Had the charge with DK earlier that didn't work out. So we'll see if he opts for the slap here or charges. And we're
changing his mind and made almost a good decision on that one. 2 strikes, no balls, inside pitch, nice weight.
And this is looking a little familiar. We saw the charge that almost was a home run and now going to result in a strikeout again. First with Bowser earlier in the day and now with DK. But Pianta going to be 2 for 2 with those Falcon pops. So Falcon pop.
Taking advantage of that weak center field.
Absolutely. So Falcon pop, for those of you wondering, is when you get super sour contact with a right-handed character who has a pop star and it just softly lands into the outfield as we saw there. And that's going to be KB. So far KB delivering with Pianta on the board. It's going to be 2 runners on. Boo with some chem here. And we're using a star. Incredible. Not something you see every day. Normally, if you're investing the stars because you're trying to avoid the double play, trying to pop that into the air, but that time it's going to be pulled, hit right to Yoshi and end the inning.
Now, I haven't seen a lot of Boo star hits, but who knows? That might be one of those rookie techs that we just haven't seen yet. Didn't turn out like it. But
I've actually used a couple Boo stars on the occasion. Sometimes there's a bit of fear that that ball is just going to hang up too much, or you're just trying to avoid a double play, so you just throw that bad boy into the dirt. But usually you want to push that one. It'll end up going nicely into the outfield as a bunt is being shown here for Yoshi, who's going to end up getting a nice little single off the bunt. That's something else that people like to do, throw a bunt in there. People change immediately how they're batting based off if it's a charge, if it's a bunt, or if it's just a slap.
Yeah, you see that with Donkey Kong a lot, where people alternate between a slap and a charge. Like with Birdo, alternate between a star and a slap.
And we're going to go with Luigi souring it up here. So the 17-tool player unable to convert this time. With Dixie, again, the same hit that we just saw.
Inside pitches for bad sour contact. Gotta lay off of those.
Yeah, it's about discipline. That's one of the hard things I know.
Same thing again.
Yeah, unable to convert. A lot of discipline at the plate is required if you want to get your offense at its best. Got to look for your pitches and not just swing at everything. Is Mario going to invest a star there? Wants to get things started, and that's going to land. It's going to be a fair ball as well, so Mario's going to get there safely to start things off.
2 stars for a base hit, though.
Well,
and that's going to land. That's going to get caught.
Yeah, sometimes though.
Edie not having success on Mario Stadium today.
Not at all. I mean, it doesn't seem like he's been having too much success, period. But 3 stars invested this inning already, and we have no runs yet. So can Wario help deliver something here for Zismans? That's going to go foul.
That's not going to land. And you wonder if Petey maybe isn't as high value in a rookie rumble situation as he is as we consider him standardly. And might be convincing rookies to overdraft him a little bit.
Yeah, I think part of the problem is, I think it's a great star
Beautiful
swing there.
Star hit with Bones. Gets past Dixie, and that's going to pull in 1 run. Can Madge's stubby little feet get home? And no, that's an out for the end of the inning. But 1 run driven in, making it a tie game going into the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, a little bit of over-aggression there, trying to send Madge, one of the 2 slowest characters in the game, as he's unable to make it home quick enough, even with
I've
the
learned
weaker
one
arms.
thing in this game: never trust Magic Koopa to get there in time, because he won't.
Absolutely correct. I mean, the good thing is, if you're Zismans, you manage to tie the ball game here in the bottom of the 6th, trying to shut down the offense of Big Easy. But you could have extended and potentially taken a lead there, but we'll never know now.
DK charge, tie game, love to see it.
Yeah, with the star chance on the line as well. And he's going to strike out once again. So, Zismans, excellent pitching with Walu here. Going to keep this a 2-2 ball game with Walu up to lead off here.
And you think both players took backup monkey pitchers. 2-2 game. Doesn't look like either's going to see the mound. Oh, could have been fielded by Pionda if he got the jump off. Diddy's going to roll into first base with a single there. Yoshi coming up. Nice slap. Gonna land. Monkey on first. Dino on second.
Absolutely. So a good start here if you're Zismans. Even if you potentially ruined your offense the last inning, you are carrying that momentum here in the top of the 7th. Have 2 on for Bro, and we're looking to choke up, looking for a slap.
Beautiful Bro hammer slap. Love to see it. Taking that decision to say, you know what, I'm going to go for the safe play. I got Captain Mario with 2 stars coming up next. 1 out. Outside ball. Good eye. And that's going to be a fire, and that's going to make it to the ground. Past Luigi, Yoshi's coming in, hammers around in third, Mario's making it a triple. That is a 3-run triple to blow this game up 5-2.
Yeah, and that's where the key binds become a little tricky there. Luigi unable to get in front of that ball. It's going to result in Mario at third base, and Petey putting quite the hit into that one. Mario going to get sent home. And this is going to be a 6-2 ball game here. Zisman's coming alive in the latter half of this game.
And I feel like I might have caused this talking about backup pitchers, and I apologize, Zisman. But he's making a pitcher change before necessary.
Yeah, so we're going to see DK on the bump.
Not your Dixie.
Not your Dixie Kong.
Monkey on the mound.
That's going to be safe at second. So DK, normally a stars on Savant, gonna make some appearance here, trying to see if he can relieve the pressure in this stars off scenario. as Madge
This
is
is
going to
dangerous,
make
though.
it.
Justin DK.
Absolutely, a man who can do all of the positions, now having to take over the pitching duties as we head into the bottom of the 7th here, trailing by 5 with the
I
PM
would
leading
like
off.
to know what that decision was about. Does he just trust DK as a pitcher?
I mean, you must have to. Sometimes you just need to make a substitution, hope that something is going to work out in your favor. And that's going to be another hit for KB. 3 for 3 in this one, as he's going to get the double there and settle with the start chance. Earned Boo up to bat. A nice hit here could bring KB home.
And you run into the problem of after gaining a big lead like this, sometimes you get that adrenaline dump and your pitching suffers.
That's right, and what almost suffered there was a double play, because King Boo turning right around in front of Wario could have been quite the terror. Madge
King
gonna
Boo's
make
hitbox
that.
makes no sense at all.
Well, he is a ghost, so it totally
He's a
makes
feral.
sense.
You can't tag Boo's out. Did you know you can't tag Boo's out?
I just
I like to
witnessed
spread a
it
little
right
misinformation
now.
in the game. You can't tag Boo out in the game at all. Free steal every time.
It's true. It's a wonder that they're able to hit the ball at all. And that was a great little tech there from Diddy going up the middle. So, Zisman's looking like the last inning if he can get this Yoshi on. We're teching once again, so these late charges are going to try to add just a bit of extra oomph. Can Luigi get there in time? And a dive is made, so fantastic there. But 2 outs, a man on first, Bro up to bat. Has been struggling this game a little bit, has resorted to the slaps. DK doing what he does
Not
best.
catching those inside pitches the way he needs to.
DK gonna get
I
the
love a hammer
strikeout.
slap, but that was not the time.
Yeah, I mean, there's a time and place, and when
And it's
you're
when a
up
man's on
7, just charge. No need to make this more complicated than it is. As we
Yeah, and
invest- Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. I don't know. We got lost there. That was going nowhere. Excellent Diddy slaps. Bolter was mentioning. Excellent Diddy slaps. Is hitting with Diddy great today. Oh, I thought Wario was gonna get that one.
Oh, Wario a little too heavy on the feet, unable to jump there and make a play.
Big boy, big ball. That's going. Mario can't reach that high.
And Big Easy clawing back here. 7-4 ball game, still not over.
Can't
We
let up
still
on the
have
gas.
still have 5 outs to work with here, and we're gonna invest the star. Yoshi gonna be able to make the play this time. So we're gonna have DK up to bat once again. We're crushing it. Can Mario make it? It's too high. 7-5 here. Big Easy answering back late in this ball game. And only 2 runs left. Piazza with stars and a star chance as well. And KB has been pretty
Good
consistent.
pitch.
Good pitch, though. Made a good contact there on the outside. And
In the final inning.
the final inning, it all comes down to this, my friend. That's going to be... Oh, my gosh, it lands!
Oh, that one hurts. What did it go? Fall between DK's legs there?
It looked like DK was a little deceptive there. You cannot trust that red circle unless you're standing in the middle of it. And this is going to be a pulled hit there. So we're going to get an out somewhere. But DK, after coming up big on the offense, letting that ball drop.
Madge star. That'll move Mario over to third.
Oh.
Dixie chasing it, but Magic Koopa going to second, and he made it safe.
So if you are Big Easy, you have 2 on.
Do you charge Wario here?
No, you don't need to when you can just do basically a sack single right there.
Worth it for the run?
Every run helps in this situation here. Being only up 3.
Plus the demoralization factor, giving one away in the top of the ninth. I know it always burns me.
Absolutely, and it can be a heartbreaker. That one run can make a difference. But KB gonna lead off here as Big Easy, trying to make it look easy in the bottom of the 9th. Can he come up big with this KB?
Charge pitch, sour.
On the
Mario gets under it.
inside, yeah. So the first time KB gonna get out. Boo up to
Little
that.
Boo up at bat.
Little Boo not able to show what he can do, as that's
Oh.
gonna be out number
Oh.
2. And now down to Luigi. As Walu pitching on the inside, the changeup gonna pull it and it's gonna land.
Leadoff changeup. It's a bold choice.
Well, at this point,
Dixie at bat.
oh, thank goodness.
Star Dixie.
Can't be investing stars there, especially with Toadsworth up
2 strikes,
next.
no balls.
And we're
And no
chasing.
points. That's an unfortunate one. But it was a good game. Zeisman showed a lot of mettle. Getting where he needs to do.
And that's
Biggie did the best he could. Got some big home runs late in the game, trying to catch up at that one big inning. Just blew it all open and couldn't quite get back. So Zeisman's gonna be moving on.
to our grand finals here, up against Monty Molerat. So we're gonna see Zismans versus Monty Molerat here shortly. A great match at that. As we head into grand finals, Monty Molerat with the advantage here can afford to drop a game. Meanwhile, Zismans pretty much has had to have been perfect for this latter half of the run, already 2-0 on the night. Looking to see if he can continue that momentum into the grand finals. And you got to be happy if you are Zismans riding this wave and hopefully, potentially, maybe making an upset. If you're Monty Molerat, you got to be happy you've made it this far. You already know you've beaten him once, so you should be feeling comfortable about it again. But we'll see how things pan out for both these competitors as we're going to get their match prepared shortly. I don't know which one of them is making a lobby, but they will be making one soon, as I'll just ping them both just in case. But what a match there. And any takeaways from that game, if you are Monty Molerat looking at Zismans, you've had 2 games now to watch his play style. Anything you would want to make as an adjustment, either in the draft or just in game?
Well, I think Zisman showed on Mario Stadium that he definitely has the ability to put the big ball away. We saw a couple of them that went foul that could have easily been game-defining themselves. So if I'm going to this game looking at what Zisman just put up, I'm saying to myself, I got to find ways to limit his ability to score those big runs on me. Now, we already know that Monty doesn't mind playing a garden. We might see that. We might see him just try to snatch up some of those heavies. Definitely want to see some wall jumpers in there, considering that made some major impact on the game.
Absolutely. And I think another thing that might determine how this match ends up going is to see where we end up playing, how this coin flip may pan out. A lot of times, just the coin flip itself can be a factor in maybe not getting your ideal team. Maybe you're more of a 1-pick player. Maybe you're more of a 2-pick player. But if you're not able to get that, or even just home away, it can factor so well into this as well. So we'll see how it works out in their favor. As the lobby seems to be up, we will be getting Monty Molerat in this game shortly, so that I'll be able to join as well. And we will be getting our grand finals here. Fantastic tournament so far. Shout outs to everyone who's participated so far. Always a pleasure to see the rookies come out. And we've had quite a number of people turn out in this one. I believe it was 21 contestants participating in this rookie rumble. And we'll see how things go here. As I think
That is correct.
we're gonna.
And coming into this game, you have to imagine Monty Molerat is the favorite, having the win over Zeisman. But it was only a 5-4 game, and we don't know how that game was played. I don't know if anyone else watched it. Unfortunately, I did not.
Yeah, that one between which one? Sorry. Oh, Zeisman and
Zeisman and Monty Molerat.
I have not seen that match. No, I did not stream that match. I don't know if it was streamed, but should be a great match regardless. I'm excited to see how these prospects show up and turn out in this match as they start their draft process here. And shout outs to everyone tuning in. Appreciate you all. Appreciate the follows and just enjoying the commentary, the matches. Thank you all so much. I'm excited to see this grand finals. Always a fun time to cast grand finals. Casting any tournament is always fun, but especially Rookie Rumble is not one that comes around all too often, as obviously we need a lot of rookies in order to participate in it. So it's been a fantastic showing, and we're going to crown our Rookie Rumble 7 winner in this one shortly, as I'm excited to see whether Monty Morat can get the job done in one, or if Zismans is going to try to push this to a game 2 and clinch it there. Either way, it's a tough and tall task ahead of them both, as they just got to get the job done.
And a reminder to all you net players out there, now's the time to sign up for NetPlay Superstars 17, starting April 11th. This is your chance to make a splash in the Mario baseball scene, especially all you Rookie Rumblers out there. Rookie Rumble's a great way to make a splash. NetPlay Superstar 17 is what it's all about.
That's right. So if you feel like you have what it takes to take on the top dogs, I know there's a lot of rookies here, but if you want to compare your talent to the rest of the server, now's your chance to sign up there. Should be an exciting one. I know I'm planning to sign up soon. I know a couple other names are already in it. So I'm excited to see how things turn out in NetPlay Superstars. Looking to see either if we crown a repeat champion or a potential new champion at that.
Myself, I always love seeing a new champion. I always root for the underdog. It's demoralizing, but exciting. And it does come from my history of being a Mets fan, unfortunately.
I'm sorry to hear that. But we're going to bring in Bolt for this game as well. So we're going to have all three of us on the mic. Why not? A big game. A potential long one as well, as we're just going to have three voices on the comms for this. Bring out everybody for a great show here.
Oh yeah, you know, the more the merrier, especially when it comes to grand finals out here, says.
Absolutely. I'm going to get you guys the stream, but
Because
I don't want to forget that again.
I mean, don't worry about it too much. We can always just kind of imagine what's going on. I have a vivid imagination. But here we are. Draft is shaping up. So who is who in this one now?
So our player
Monty
one in
Morat,
this
Big
one
Easy.
is going to be Zismans. Player two in this one going to be Monty Morat. We are going to be playing at Bowser's Castle. I love to see it. What a
Ooh, the
great
Castle Finals, let's
stadium.
go.
Absolutely. So Zisman's going to be your home team, your player one, as your player two is going to be Monty Morat, the away team, and taking the Bowser DK. So even if he is the away team, he does have the quote-unquote home field advantage, Bowser knowing his place best.
Yes. Absolutely. And if you're Zisman's here, you're working hard to take this dub. Because you lose this game and the tournament is officially over, you take second place, but you were able to win this one, and you've got that chance at the run back.
Well, do you think that's an advantage for Zisman? You think Monty may get a little complacent knowing, hey, you know, I want to win this game, but it's not the end of the world? Who do you think it favors?
I think it's a bit confusing because, you know, you have both, you know, the best Rookie Rumble players out here. Zisman's looking really good. Monty been looking really good. But, I mean, it's the only advantage that Zisman's has is you have to win this game. You have to win this game, take it into game 2 of Grand Finals, and hope for the best.
I'm gonna
Otherwise you're done.
I was gonna say, I feel like all the pressure here is really on Zisman's. You've gone 2-0 tonight, and you need to win 2 more, so you have to double the wins that you've had. If you are Monty Morat, you just need 1 game here. So the pressure is all on Zisman's to perform here, As we're gonna see Bowser captain selected, maybe a mistake. Might see something come up later. I don't know.
Go back, change it.
Can we coach them on that? I don't think that's appropriate.
We're not coaching. I'm just commentating what I see.
You got friggin' Diddy right there. There's so many options.
Even have Diddy.
But the reason we're here watching this is to see the rookie tech, to see the non-meta action,
and the non-meta action.
And let's be honest, considering how long some of these players have been here, the grind that they've put on and the skill level they've achieved in that time is quite remarkable.
Absolutely. But you were seeing Monty Morat go back and choosing to go with a DK captain here. What do you guys think about that?
I think we sent him some psychic vibes. I like it.
I've been experimenting with this DK captain. I think it can work in a good place and time, but when you have Birdo especially, I feel like you just want to use the Birdo egg. I mean, the DK captain, it's just you're relying on everyone in front of you to get some good slaps and then convert by sending them all home with a good star there. The good thing about DK that we always mention, he's so versatile. So good at both all three options of slapping, charging, and using a star that it's like, do I really want to invest my captain star into the guy who can do it all? And that's the question here. One of the best
slap hitters in the game.
Absolutely. And it just comes down to preference.
Is long time ago, years ago, DK used to be one of the most selected captains, but that was before we knew how good he was at slapping the ball.
I think that was the Nolan draft, though, because Birdo was ending up in the Bowser team with the Force Bowser captain.
Okay, that's also a great point. Yes, that is also what was happening.
That is a good point, but we're going to get started here with Rookie Rumble Grand Finals. Number 7 here.
In the leadoff spot as well. Gonna make it happen with a nice single there.
Yep, and I'm going to fix the inputs because I don't know what happened to it.
Okay. Alright, sounds good. Wario No up at the plate. Monty on first. You're definitely looking to put this ball down and have a nice start to this game with some runs on the board. And that's going to do it.
So nice hit there. 2 on already. If you are Monty Morat, trying to start this game strong.
I don't think I've ever seen so much first base bro in my life.
Yeah, I mean, I like to
not
put
against
it first. It's not, the best, but when I only end up with one super jumper, that's definitely what I'm doing.
Lefty King Boo.
That's the way to do it. Lefty KB has the better contact zones, and if you're able to push it.
Yeah, you don't necessarily want to pull it, especially here at Castle. What are we doing on
What's going on?
God? No.
And once again, the little base running shenanigans come into play.
Gonna cost them on that for sure.
Absolutely unnecessary
Not a bad
base
Yoshi
running
Bunch
there,
choice.
though. Definitely, that can come back to bite you, though. You had 2 on, only 2 outs at that point, but you gave up a double play, and it's going to cost that inning. Yoshi going to be leading off here for Zisman's. Bowser not going to be able to make that, so that's
just missing that.
And here's that hammer row we talked about earlier.
Hammer time. I feel like that was an errant pitch.
That was
think that could have been intentional?
That was very intentional, I think.
That definitely did look intentional, yes.
He went out of his way.
Pulling it. Oh, that's probably going to work out. Diddy's not going to make that play. Yoshi's going to score for sure. And advance Mario to second and Bro to third.
Yeah, so we're going to have Zisman's on the board here. The captain, Mario, getting the job done. DK catching fire in all the wrong ways.
And suddenly Peting threatening to score 3 more runs on top of this.
Oh, no. That one's gone, gamers. That is going to be a 3-run shot off the leaf of Petey Piranha. Zisman's in full control here. 4-0, and we still don't have any outs.
Shows the pressure really is not getting to Zisman.
Once again, Zisman looking for that revenge after losing to Monty Morat earlier in bracket. Ooh, what a great play by DK there.
Well, here's the thing that we didn't consider, right? Zisman has been playing in high-pressure matches all night. Every match he's played is win or go home, and he's already won twice. So
Yep.
trying to
And
carry
here
that
we-
into
and
this
here
one.
he is in grand finals.
So you're going to have your Diddy Kong up to bat. Gonna sour it, though. And
Just
gonna
gonna
get
turn
out.
that up.
DK the
No
captain.
problem at
Do you
all.
invest the star? He's your captain after all.
I think you don't necessarily need to. You got no base runners on. Don't necessarily want to waste that star, especially if you can
That was
knock
the right
it out
decision.
with a big charge shot from DK there.
Yeah, I know a lot of people be feeling iffy about how DK can perform, but when you hit a run like that, you should feel confident in your Donkey Kong there. Birdo not even needing to use any stars either. A nice slap there, and Bowser could cut this to just a one-run lead, and we're going for the lead, never assume that people won't pitch to Bowser.
No, do not make that mistake, especially when you got such a powerhouse like Bowser to play. And that's gonna do it. 2-run shot from Monty Morat, quickly coming back after that 4-run loss in the bottom of the first to make this a 3-4 ball game.
Absolutely great response here in the top of the second. And we're still trying to continue it there. Green Noki gonna clean it up. But Monty Morat not getting shaken up too much as Monty's up to bat. Gonna pull it and gonna be an out there. But 3 runs to respond to the 4 is not bad at all.
No, definitely not. Especially considering how early this ball game is still looking here in the bottom of the second. Ooh, no way.
Wario gonna flash the leather, the big fella making the play there. 4 out number 1.
Jumping play, nice play there from Wario. Wario doing everything so far in the bottom of the second.
A quick inning there. What do we need to do here if we are Monty Mole Ruckus?
I think you just got to stick with what you're doing. It looks like it's shame to be a high-scoring game, not missing things like that on Seisman.
That's
But,
right.
that's what you expect to see in a Rookie Rumble. It's not going to be the clean level of play you see in some other tournaments.
Please go for
Blue
this
going for the
tech.
charge.
Please. as someone who's done this, I highly suggest doing it.
Well, he has too many stars.
Just need to go for the undercharge. But KB
Okay, yeah.
could give
that's-
him the lead as long as he makes nice contact on the outside. Chasing a lot here. Got to be patient. Look for your pitch.
Oh yeah. No. Getting caught too many times on the outside there with KB will move Diddy up to the plate. But hey, you gotta hit with Diddy here, and you have a shot to do anything with DK coming up at bat next. And that's gonna do it.
Yeah,
Wario definitely gonna score there. Diddy taking second, and you have DK up at the plate who can either slap, charge, or hit a monkey ball and try and score.
nah,
Diddy.
screw it. Charge again. It worked the first time you didn't have Cam. Go for it again. What?
Ooh.
I'd be so mad if you didn't charge.
Oh, low trash though.
Yeah, it's a tough one, but you got to go for it.
That's true. If that went up again, it could be a very similar shot to what we saw before.
Exactly. And there's no wall jump out there either. So I
Yeah.
don't even have to worry
Definitely
about
afraid of Hammer Bro.
it. I mean,
Captain America
understandably
takes the
so.
outside pitch.
Could give him the lead, so it's one thing to fear. But we'll see how
Yeah,
things
Wario
work
at the
here.
plate. Probably we'll see a
Probably not
fireball
worth
here.
the star.
And burns a star, unfortunately. Only one left in the chamber. Gonna smack that on the inside. That's gonna get through though. For a single.
Yeah, DK unable to get there in time is gonna have 2 on here for Petey.
Petey with another shot to put 3 more on the board.
2 inside.
Luckily that's foul though.
But that's the pitch you're looking to throw if you're Monty Morat. As he
that's
quickly
2-1
gets ahead
Petey.
in the count here.
Don't swing. Yes, okay. Nice.
But he swings at
Oh.
that
I can feel
one.
Bolt choking up on Mike.
He literally was in the player's shoes. Like, don't swing at this one.
That's what you say to yourself right before you swing.
Nice.
That's true. But you can tell there with Petey, he was anticipating so many inside pitches. Monty Mole was able to pick up on that and send him stuff on the outside and get that strikeout.
And Madge getting a solid slap there, and base is loaded for Green Bones. We're bunting. Oh,
Bunting.
if we selected Monty, that's double play all over.
Now's the time to charge for a sac fly.
That's also a good point. You got no stars here. That could be the best choice.
The most substantial run is the go-ahead run. I think he
That's
heard
what he's
me,
gonna-
and it's gonna land. That's gonna drive in 1, 2 runs easy. Sweep at second.
Oh,
no.
Monty! Ball dash is for
Man.
catchers,
You
gamers.
forget He's there.
Jesus Christ.
And once again,
Monty
Magic
Mole
Koopa
rising
never
up
quite
for
makes it home.
catcher. But still, Dry Bones able to get a 2 RBI double off of that shot.
And we got Baltor spreading some misinformation in the chat that Ball Dash is for catchers.
Now that's not misinformation. That is facts. I've seen it.
Misinformation is
I've
whatever I
become
say it's
a
not, first of all.
believer.
That's how misinformation works. And Berto grounds the single out to second to shortstop. King Koopa at the plate. Outside pitch strike. Inside pitch strike.
Swinging on the inside.
0-2. And another inside pitch. Poor swing.
There.
Bowser's out. Grandpa Toad at the plate. Beautiful single. Mario can't reach that high.
Well, it was a little to the right too, so Mario wasn't going to make that play regardless of how high he jumped.
Yeah, I don't think he really could have. Other characters could have made it. And another beautiful signature hit by Monty Morat.
Seeing some excellent slap hits from Monty Mole here.
Yeah, Monty really is a very good slap hitter. It's hard to work him into the game
Definitely
to
have a
justify
feeling
putting
that.
him in the game. But if you understand him, it could work.
Oh yeah, definitely think that Monty Morat has been taking some lessons over on Macri's YouTube channel.
Yeah, and the undercharge
Ooh.
PM gonna land
Jump.
that one.
Oh, he jumped though, and that ball's gonna get down.
Yeah, if it was a regular charge, could have been enough. That's gonna go foul.
Bunting again with Yoshi, interesting. I'd love to see one of these bunts be successful.
I'm sure you can be. You just need to put in the right part of the plate.
Absolutely. No, that's gonna be not double down. Yoshi's too quick.
And
Yoshi's
it works out for
speedy
the
one.
best.
And we're walking, and a smart
Walk,
decision.
bro.
You have Captain Mario, but you don't have any stars, so he's gonna opt for a slap here.
Gonna charge.
Opt for a charge instead.
Love them rookie techs, man.
Toadsworth does not drop those balls though.
Years of experience. Never misses.
He wrote the book of how to play
Ooh.
baseball. After all, he knows how to catch the ball.
Started as a young cadet. Played his whole life.
That was the pitch you wanted there if you're King Boo. No, that one is too. It's gonna be
No,
off
get
the
down.
wall.
Against the pole. Noki
KB's
scrambles.
Oh my god.
KB sits soft at second.
What a great hit there from
Yes.
KB.
Another
And Diddy
beautiful
following
hit.
it up. And we're sending home. Oh no. Are we gonna send Diddy back to first? We're just having danger here. KB in the middle of a rundown.
Shenanigans base running here.
A lot of some of the most insane base running you'll see in MSP.
Yeah, but we got Diddy to get to second too. So Diddy gonna be on second, KB on third, and DK looking to fight his way back into this game.
I
One
say now's the
punch.
time to start.
That's a great start at that. You called it, but will Bones
Oh,
make the
no.
play? We're gonna turn
No.
two.
Get doubled up.
Ooh.
No,
I was
Diddy
so wrong.
making it back to second. Yeah, I was thinking that was gonna turn right over to right field there. Oh, it got
And
us
And
that's
this is
not
why
gonna
we
land.
charge. Who needs stars when you can charge? Doesn't matter
Keep it
though.
effective.
Ooh.
No.
Way
too
too
much.
early.
Diddy
Diddy
should be able
make
to
Diddy
make
might
it.
get
Diddy
there.
almost making that play.
Love seeing monkeys out in the field.
Oh, pushing it with Beatty. Never what you want to do.
Not at all. Madge gonna have a star here. Had a good slap last time. Gonna pull it foul. That was a star, and that's an out. So a wasted
Ground
star
or
there. Had some nice lining up there, just unable to get it done. Toadsworth once
Trying
again.
to get that charge with green bones again.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You got it to work once, just go for it again. Bowser just not able to reach that one. Needs to go further left if he wants that. And gets the lean. Wise
Ooh,
decision
opted
there.
for the
That's
lean.
what you
Good
want to
call.
see. Get the free runner on base. And help yourself out.
Oh, good inside pitch there, Walu.
Whew.
Oh,
Ooh.
burns the star.
Tough
Bit
start
too early
choice.
there. And strikes
You
out.
could tell he had him on the ropes after the first 2 strikes.
But hey, he's got his MVP Monty at the plate. Gonna
And
put
another
that down.
monster single from Monty Mole.
2 base runners, only 1 out here. You just don't want to get yourself in a double play spot.
Absolutely. Monty Morat having a lot of opportunities here to help his offense. And that's going to land. So you're going to have
What a
Boo
Wario slam.
with 3
That
on
was the
here.
bases, 1 out. And we got
Boo
little
check.
Boo up
Boo check. Oh, come on.
with Kim.
Whew.
Oh, just early.
Send this ball into the outfield. Maybe it'll find the gap. It's going to be early again.
Again.
Hitting it about as early as possible.
Oh, good eye, good eye.
So Walu. That's going to land. So Boo going to bring 1-2. We're sending home on that one. And that's going to tie it up here. Monty Morat going for the charge with Boo. As that one lands in the gap similarly as to what Green Bones did earlier in the game.
Oh. And Booth threatening to put even 3 more on the board, make this a 9-6 ball game in favor of Monty Mole. Oh, that's a good pitch.
And even the sac fly takes the pitcher out and gives you the go-ahead run. So this is
Oh.
ooh.
Yeah, this at bat, this next run being critical could get the tired pitcher. Yoshi
Did he
running the
get
wrong
it?
way.
Gets Mario on
Oh,
the field.
fielding error. Is that
He's
going to
doing
be
it again.
2?
He does.
Yeah, and
Diddy also having a monster game.
Yeah,
Monty
strike
just
two,
shows
three.
he manages to take these little slappy characters and make the most out of them, challenging the meta with every at-bat.
Absolutely, not to mention these crazy charge hits that he's gotten with both Green Bones and Boo that have both gotten him at least 5 RBIs.
yeah, and
but one of
what
the
was
worst stats I've ever
costly
seen
in
with
that
DK.
one was expecting Mario to be the one fielding that, Yoshi actually being the one selected there. So a bit of inexperience going to result in that out there. Or in that
Oh,
one
not
to
even
land.
going for the DK dive there. Possibly could have made that play.
And we have a Walu Tech opportunity. Not going to invest in it, but it's there.
It is. It definitely is. Oh, right.
We went for it on the last one. The Hail Mary PM with some chem. Had good contact, just undercharged it the last time.
Oh, yeah.
And take a lead.
Oh, opted
Nice
for the
lean.
lean.
Nice call.
That's just good recognition. And
Oh,
now
Yoshi
is he
converted.
great
gonna have-
slap.
Noki's gonna make it down.
That's gonna score 1 for sure. And gonna knock Boo out of this ball game.
Now you almost regret that because you think, would he have pitched to Bro if you had the bases loaded up?
Either way, that pitcher was going to get tired, but now we're going to see Monty.
Yo, you have Diddy,
Yo.
bro. You got Diddy out there. Don't forget.
We're going to see what decision is being made here.
I'd be
We're
putting
cooking
Boo
something
and
in this
K-Boo
kitchen.
on the corners here.
It looks like Monty's sitting on the
I-
mound.
I'd swap KB and Boo there, but hey, you know, it's looking all right.
Did he gonna make it?
no.
And
Oh
two!
my God!
Fantastic! The
Monty
chem and the
Morat
dive.
once again defies all known reality.
What a dive and what a play at second. Diddy coming up huge, shuts down that inning, and what
And
could
you
have been
don't see-
scary.
You don't see Diddy in the infield a lot, but back in my basement days, we played Diddy in the infield a lot, and the range on the roll that he has with the catch ability
Yeah.
is quite incredible. And you've
Is-
seen it pipe up in classics a couple times in high-scoring games, but you
Yeah.
don't see it a lot in standard play.
Him and Dixie's rolling dive is just ridiculous.
You throw DK at first, you get some monster double plays. Let me tell you. Nice pop
That
of
could be
toad hit.
down. That's gonna
That's
be
gonna
good. Right
land.
on the line. Put Toadsworth on first there, with the monster Monty at the plate.
Monty with a chance to extend
And the
this
mole man
Oh.
doesn't make it happen.
It's a bit too late.
And it's the
there.
first time he hasn't landed a base hit all game.
I think so.
I believe you're correct on that one. Monty taking the bump
Well, that's a
here.
first.
Up
I'm never
by
correct.
one. Diddy not gonna
Great
be able to
Diddy
slap
not
from
gonna get
Mario
there.
I mean, I still would have tried for that dive, to be honest.
a
I
little
think
bit
the
of
angle makes it
patience.
seem like it was closer.
Yeah, maybe.
You could tell he was thinking about that one a little bit.
So
Ooh.
Monty
One
with some
TD.
good pitching so far
Need
here.
this shot with PD to connect if you're Zisman, but it won't.
And Monty is an awkward pitcher, so I could see it working for a short period of time.
DK
Oh,
not
no
rolling
way.
though, and it's gonna
Oh.
result in two safe.
No tag, no out on
Both
first.
runners safe there.
I believe spamming A caused DK to stop his animation and
Great
resulted
slap.
in him not
Oh.
getting the tag at second and the throw being too late at first. And
That gets through.
Alright, we have a tie ball game here. This is why you want a bigger third baseman. Boo coming up small and smaller in this game. The pitching lacking. Now that third base presence also being a factor
Dude.
here to tie up this ball game.
I would absolutely be going with the Walutech there, because either you get it up in the air, it's a sac fly, or you hit it out. Either way, you avoid that double play.
Yep, and that's the double play we did not want to see there if you're Zismans, but gonna have Yoshi clean that one up. Boo up to bat with KB lurking. I love the decision to just swap from the charge to the slap, and it's gonna
Oof.
pan out. So the outfield Walu,
Sometimes it's much about getting the pitcher to change his mind.
and
Yeah.
that's gonna
That's
be
a big
off.
one. That's going up,
Oh,
and it's gonna go just
Oh.
foul.
man,
Good eye on King Boo there.
Good read on that outside. Oh my god, that was nasty.
King Boo blasts it, and it's gonna get caught by Walu for an out.
That play.
Going for the hit and run. Yeah,
Oh.
not gonna work though. Unfortunately, tie ball
Zisman's
game into the
able
bottom
to
of the eighth.
Shut Monty Mole out in the top of the eighth there, which you got to do that. You got to do it again in the ninth.
But you gotta get the shutdown here first. And that's perfectly pushed! Is it enough? It's enough! PM crushing that, pushing that,
outside.
and it's
Barely
gone!
over the wall.
And you got to think if it's time to start thinking about changing Monty out of that pitcher role. Diddy's right there.
Absolutely, yes. Diddy is.
Those trick
Moving
pitches
at
could
second
work for
base.
an inning or so, but there we go. Good man. I think he's listening to our stream.
Maybe.
No, I don't know.
Could you
Making
imagine
wise
doing that?
decisions.
Time delay would drive you insane, I think.
If you are listening, maybe swap Boo and KB on the corners, but hey, it's up to
Well,
you.
ideally, what
Personal
you'd want
preference.
is a
Walk and
wall
bro
jumper
again.
out there. Is the
Every time.
problem. But we don't have
That
a
is
wall
what I was thinking,
jumper.
too.
If you have a wall jumper, it makes a world of a
fireball, right?
distance.
Bowser's not there. Yoshi's gonna score for sure. Is Mario gonna make it to second? No, decides to pull back.
Yeah, even
Zisman's making this a 10-8 ball game.
even Bowser with the big body, no jump is gonna allow that one to land, and we still have no outs here. 2 on already with a 2-run lead. We're stealing with Mario, and we're
Perfect
gonna
steal.
make it
He's safe.
safely. Good strike there. Diddy finally making an appearance, trying to relieve this team of all this pressure they've built up.
Oh man, Zisman's unfortunately not being able to get much done with Petey since his first at bat.
And that's gonna be a body check! Mario going home and it's safe! What a body
This is making
check!
a statement with this game.
Christ.
My goodness, Monty collapsing in the face, both the player and the character in this one. Down 4, Monty not able to hold back the offense. Noki charging.
Oh, good play from Boomer.
So, after having the lead throughout most of this game, Monty Molerat gonna trail here at the top of the 9th. That's gonna be crushed, and that's gonna be another one. DK
You
with
got there's no
2.
reason for him to ever be slapping or starring with DK at
Hurting
this
from
point.
not having that wall jump around
Even
the
against
left. That would have
Curse.
been caught by any of them.
So, you have Bowser up here. He's been inconsistent with the Bowser.
Gonna
Do we
pitch.
pitch?
Oh, maybe not.
Oh, up the middle. Fortunate there if you're Zisman's. Not what you
Such
want if
beats
you're
to
Monty
walk.
Molerat, but at least you get the single.
No one could be unhappy with the Bowser single.
Yeah, man on is
On
better
either
than a
side
man
of the
out.
ball.
And Toadsworth's
Ooh,
gonna
a
get on.
Great slap.
Another great Papa Toad hit.
Now have the tying run up at the plate, and if you're Monty Molerat, you're happy that it is Monty himself.
Another,
Oh, but that's
So
gonna
close.
end the game there. So game 1 is gonna drop there. Monty Molerat gonna fall, but we do have the grand finals reset. So we're gonna see a game 2. So game 2 here. I don't know who's picking what. But it's gonna be
Then
the
when you
bracket
do a game
reset.
2, do they reflip or are we going to see a pick swap?
It's got to be a pick, or they reflip is what I meant to say.
They do a
yeah, I think they
reflip.
reflip.
Do you think either player would be interested in trying to go after the draft a different way? Coming out of that game?
I think possibly very much so. I mean, that's definitely something you got to consider, especially in such an intense game now, especially the run back here in grand finals. You got to think critically and fast on what kind of changes you want to make, especially in the draft, especially on the mound, and hope to come out with something hot.
I mean, you look at Petey, who didn't really perform. And I'd be curious to see what Petey's stats look like in the Rookie Rumble, because I do think it's a character that a lot of people struggle with for a while before they kind of find the sweet spot on that leaf.
Definitely.
But we saw a lot of characters who we don't expect a lot from, like Monty Molerat, Diddy, putting up some big hitting numbers. Once again, a lot of shenanigans in the base running, some of which led to errors, and some fielder select errors that, we expect to see at this level of tournament. But nice that it wasn't his game defining. It really was the offense that defined the last game.
Yes.
So right now we're already seeing a DK Bro line. So who's player 1 and player 2, Cesarito?
Same exact player 1 and 2. So player 1's going to be Zisman's once again. Player 2 is going to be Monty Molerat. And we're seeing a bit of a swap here. You're going to see the DK Bro lineup instead of the PD Bro. I think
Didn't like
Monty
pitching to
Molerat.
Bro.
Yeah, Monty Molerat feeling more comfortable with the DK there. Understandably so, it's been working. So why not?
Didn't want to be pitching to Bro, I think, and probably felt comfortable giving up Petey. One thing I want to note looking at this draft, though, is the Birdo Yoshi on the same team. That really opens Birdo up for being a captain.
Absolutely. I think it just depends what you want to do with that with that character. We're gonna have the three corners here for Monty Molerat here. KB might be sitting at second base. I'm not sure. Walu instead gonna take the honors there. As it's quite the interesting lineup. We're gonna have to see what the outfielders are gonna look like here, as both these defenses continue to get set here, these rosters being made. But if you're Zismans, you must be feeling good on riding the waves. 3 games in a row that you've won. You need one more to be our Rookie Rumble champion. And if you're Monty Molerat, fortunately, you have this game to fall back on in order to claim this title. Is there anything you're looking to do here if you're Monty Molerat after just coming short in that last one?
A game that close, it's hard to really point at anything to say was particularly bad. I think the draft line change is a big deal. Monty's not going to be giving up those walks to Bro this time. We got to see how effective Petey's going to be in Zeisman's hands, but he didn't do a lot with it last game, so no reason to think that that's going to be substantially different. The DK Bro line, probably the biggest change. We'll see how that plays out. And like I said before, the Yoshi and Birdo on the same team. If he goes Birdo star, I think that could be a big difference.
Absolutely.
And he did. Got that beautiful Birdo star hit to lean on. He's got Yoshi to put in front of it if that's what he wants to do to get that speed. Just on its face, I do have to say Zeisman has the better team. You know, in a vacuum.
It's all about execution, though.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Which one is Zeiss?
Zismans is going to be player 1, and Monty Molerat is player 2.
I do think I have to agree with that. But based on what Monty Molerat does with Monty, he definitely has a chance with the team he has.
It's definitely doable. Both these teams, it just comes down to your own execution, your own comfort here. Gonna see Madge on this side here for Monty Molerat. We're gonna go back to the castle. So it's gonna be we're finishing this where it started here in Grand Finals, as we return to Bowser's Castle for game number 2 here, the final game of stream and of the entire tournament here. Definitely don't want to miss this one. If it was as good as game number 1 was, should be a banger in game number 2.
Oh yeah, I love that. I love the Grand Finals games here at Castle. You know, you have that intensity from the stadium. You have this crazy map. You got the lava. It's my favorite Grand Finals map to play at for sure.
And the first out comes quick for Monty. Yeah, I think Bowser Castle's probably the most evenly balanced stadium of all the options. Not a surprise to see it often in these big games.
Yeah.
And it's a fun one to play, and it's just, you know, it's the vibes of Bowser's Castle. What better way to end it than ending it in that
final
place?
boss fight vibe. I know what you mean.
Especially if you're able to make boot tech homers work.
Absolutely. I mean, I am one to advocate. Boot tech homers do be fun.
Resistance.
2 strikes. And that's not going to win.
Out.
Pop a Toad in left field.
So we don't have a Captain
nice
Mario this time, which is the nice thing here.
I have a feeling we're going to
He's
see
not
a
afraid
slow
to put a
start
2-star
to this
base
game.
hit.
So the ball dasher not going to be at catcher this
I
time.
expect we're going to see a star here.
Absolutely. If
we're
we
in
invested
one.
with Mario, we have to invest here with Birdo, and we've burnt
Never
2
forget
already.
the first pitch with Birdo star.
Wow. That's not going to get down, though.
He read him on the outside pitch.
Losing 2 stars in that at bat, that is not great.
Absolutely
Definitely
not.
a hit to the economy.
Green Bone's gonna have some
He's
stars
gonna
here.
charge.
Investing so many stars this inning. We've
But it is the
invested
first inning.
6.
Ooh, that one gets down.
Mario's going to go for it, and he's going to make it home.
Still,
So
you
2
got
stars on that at bat for 1 run, but it is the first inning. You got a lot of time to make those stars back up.
Very
Very
So I
true.
don't have a problem with blowing your wad in the very first inning,
It'll
especially if you
take
get some runs.
it'll take a bigger load off, especially if you're able to knock something out here with PD. But
Big
gonna
load.
sour on the inside.
You know, I like investing stars early, but investing 6 for
Not
just
that
one,
many.
it
I'm not
does not.
saying it was a good, but like I get the
I
the
think it's about
intention.
just getting on the board first. I think it's about getting
Yeah.
over the
You
nerves of
want to
scoring
scratch
and
that
getting a
Ziggy off
lead.
before it gets comfortable. I hear you.
Fortunately,
Absolutely.
like we
But I mean,
said, you
like you
can earn
said,
them
it's still
back.
just the first inning, and you have a lot of opportunities to get more stars just like that.
Especially coming off a high-scoring loss like the last game. You don't want
Ooh,
to feel like you're playing from behind.
that's gonna do it with KB.
Monty Morat gonna get on the board, tie this ball game up, and fortunately has not invested nearly as many stars for that one.
Very
Definitely
true.
sways in his favor.
And I'm throwing my hands up in the air. Why are we not charging? You've been so successful with it. Why are we slapping?
Oh,
Especially with nothing to push on base.
that hurts.
So
But
that'll
hey, you
be
managed to
tying it
tie up
up
this
though.
ball
Yeah,
game. It's not the worst thing in the world.
not by a long
And Monty
shot.
Moore has a star advantage.
Yeah. Plus, this one's got another chance here to get some more stars. If you can get 3 stars this fast, that's pretty good. Oh, I'm gonna strike out with that outside pitch.
And nicely done there. Noki gonna get the single here, so that'll land nicely for her.
Gonna take second? Yes, it
Easily.
will.
Easily. No
Easily.
hesitation there.
Unfortunately,
Can we
Toadsworth.
see a bunt? Yep. And that one's going to land to at least move the runner over.
Interesting
bunt
that
for
we
Diddy to
stopped
get
with
Noki
Noki.
over
I don't know if
third.
y'all noticed that
I,
I stopped the runner on on the way to third, but I don't know. We'll see how things pan out here.
bit of an interesting choice to bunt there with Diddy.
I mean, the question is, do you fear getting double played with Noki running to third? And it's a very real
I mean-
possibility.
It's less of a chance though, considering it wasn't a force play. But if you, shoot it out on the left side, it could be.
That'll be a nice star earned back. Toadsworth getting on 5 stars here. Hammer Bro! Getting
Ooh,
nice
just-
contact, but just foul there.
Oh, that's gonna be right over to Green Noki.
Send Toadsworth back. Monty up to bat. Gonna charge. Are we going for the 5 star? No. But it's gonna be a hit and run. Toadsworth's gonna round to third. Fantastic hit there.
That is a
Monty's been
Another
disgusting
great
with
turn.
that.
dirty mole hit. Filthy.
Yoshi unable to clean it up. We're sending Monty.
Stealing with Monty. Yo, why go back?
Send Monty back.
Send Monty. Send Monty. Oh
Oh
God.
dear. And we're back safely.
Oh, safe with Toadsworth.
We're bunting.
That's
And I hate it, but it'll
Oh,
work if
that
it
is
lands
close.
nicely. Don't have to send home, and there's not a forced play here. This could be a run crossing the plate. Or an out. We're safe, though, so the bases are loaded!
Wow.
God, Diddy just on his tail.
Toadsworth, he created the base running tactics. He knows how to get out of there. He may be an old-timer, but he can still bring it back to
You
his
gotta
youth.
think he's gonna be feeling that one in the morning.
He's doing it to be a champion, just like his old days. He will invest even his own life on the line, and that's going to be a great start. That's going to bring at least 2. Red Madge going to get
That's not
out,
gonna make that go
though.
back. Okay, that's all
Can't
right.
be extended
Again.
there.
And I've said this before. Madge will never make it. He just won't.
He will not, but what will make
That
it
ball
is
gets
getting
smacked
up by
up.
2 here in the top of the 3rd. Mario, not captained, gonna have a chance here. Gonna have to go for a slap here. Invested the stars last time. Will it pan out this time?
Oh,
Monty
Good pitch
Morat
there
with
from
a
Boo.
beautiful.
Now why are you starring there? You only have one.
uh-oh.
Well, now you have none.
Gonna sour up with Birdo.
And we're gonna plunk Bowser. The most painful thing is a free star like that.
Yep. Oh,
Ooh, what a waste.
loses last star with Green Bones.
And once again, burning stars. 2 stars burnt that inning. Nothing to be returned here. Not even a hit.
Also, bit of an interesting choice to be putting Green Bones behind Bowser in the lineup.
I feel like it's assuming the walk.
I think you like to have the line drive there,
So,
but it's definitely not the insurance of having like a PD there. KB
Yeah.
trying to see if you can repeat the success from earlier.
plus, considering it's Bowser's Castle, you know, you got a bigger stadium, it's definitely a bit better to have that Green Bones chem on base for Bowser.
Well, with no thwomps and this hazardless action, we don't even have to worry about that. Just getting good contact, as we've seen DK do a number of times. Oh, that's soured, though.
Damn. So high.
Had the right idea, just a little sour there is going to be out number 2. PM once again souring it up. So, so the sours here are going to be the name of the game for this inning.
And once again, we got a close game going into the bottom of the 4th.
Oh, yeah.
Petey up. And a quick walk.
Probably a good choice.
Monty just doesn't like pitching the heavies.
You know, I can respect it. I think one of the things here is if you're Monty, you did have the early lead last time.
No, don't swing at that.
Yeah, you had the early lead last time, but you don't want to give it up this time. Need to make some adjustments in order to not lose that lead. And Noki gonna get on.
Especially with such a close game like this.
And that was a rough pitch. That really was a
Is he
good
really
hit for
swinging
Noki.
Petey? Oh my goodness.
And that weak arm in left field of Toadsworth not going to be enough to cut him off at third. Diddy with a chance here to get a nice little slap. And that's going to land. It's going to bring 1. Are we sending 2? No. Wise decision there. And Diddy getting the job done, making it a 1-run lead here for Monty Morat in the bottom of the 4th.
Oh yeah, DK with that laser is gonna be able to get pretty much anyone out at home.
And keeping an eye on the base runner.
Absolutely no base running shenanigans shall be made here. As he throws the preemptive ball outside in case there was going to be some base running. Wow, that could have been a double play.
Ow.
The steal, the strikeout, and we're going to get a play at second. Diddy going to be in a little bit of a rundown as Green Noki's now joined the fray. King Boo at the catcher position, and that's a double play!
Oh.
Shenanigans.
Yeah, once again.
No need to risk it.
Shenanigans this game.
There was no need to risk that
Episode
there,
last one.
especially with the only 2 outs left, but sending your base runners is going to be costly. Get that inning over, and you're happy if you're Monty Morat with your hammer bro up to bat here to wrap up your lineup to lead into Monty. Not when you swing like that. Little too antsy in the box, chasing it a lot of stuff on the inside. Monty!
That same inside pitch Yoshi got there.
Turns it to.
And you know, I think there are a couple of them Yoshi could have got on if he got the fielding just right.
Absolutely. We've had a lot of these get away from Yoshi, but Yoshi finally learning the habits of Monty Mole. No longer mental games, as he's able to clean up that inning with the double play. And Boo's been pitching well to this Mario so far. The full count here for Mario. Gonna hit that one foul.
Oh, just late on that.
And the star economy coming in, I think the allure of having Mario and Birdo has been a drain on the economy for Zeisman.
Absolutely.
Yes.
But yeah, Birdo here with a star might burn it early. Might be able to make some contact. If you do, it'll be a great hit. But that's going to be not out. We're not jumping.
Rolling.
Crazy
Monty's chasing it. That's going to be a ground rule double.
Dead ball.
Honestly, that was the best thing that could have happened.
Kind of limits Birdo there a little bit.
Absolutely. It was the best thing that could have happened. The dive. 1-2.
Oh.
Dive, is it a double?
No.
That's a double.
The worst thing you could have been looking to do with Bowser there.
Absolutely. But if you are Monty Morat, you are relieved. Now there's only one man.
gotta
At worst, one
more
run
patient.
crosses the plate. But at best, you get the strikeout and end the inning
that
there.
reach.
Huge
But
recovery.
with Bowser up there, you can't just be swinging at the first pitch you get. You gotta be a bit more patient and knock that ball out.
Absolutely.
So you heard it here. Legendary Bolt says, never swing at the first pitch with Bowser. There's a tip
I'm
for all
gonna
you
back
players
it
out
up.
there.
Just don't swing at the first pitch with most characters.
Just never swing at pitches.
Just
That's
don't
how you
do
win.
it. Say no.
Just don't swing. Play defense.
Yeah. Just lean in and try to get the walk.
Well, we have Madge on first. Boo with a little bit of chem here. Into KB up next. If you can get a nice slap, and that will land.
Oh, just like that.
So KB gonna have a little chem
Position you
here
want to be in
with
now.
DK
Oh,
behind him.
KB up with Kim.
And we were looking
Wait
inside.
on at these chances. you
And
gotta
Bob, you
be
have something to say
careful.
about that?
Don't swing like that.
We're expecting these inside pitches, but
You're-
we can't be
You're at
swinging at them.
these crucial moments of the game. You can't be that eager. You gotta relax, contain yourself.
Now is a good star opportunity. And it's a
seeing a lot
great
of
star!
Ooh.
And Bones isn't there in time! So Monty Mulrat gonna get another run across the plate. DK
Bones
slides
is such
in
a-
Getting
safely.
in too.
Bones is such a vulnerability out there in right field. Doesn't have the range, doesn't have the reach, doesn't have the wall jump.
And another one,
Great
And
shot.
another
GM.
one.
We're extending here, throwing
DK
home. That's gonna
nothing
be out if
either.
we don't. Oh my.
And shenanigans.
Oh, and we get out
Oh,
regardless.
And out.
Tried to fake
Another
out
base
the
running
fake
over
out, and it didn't pay out there. As Mario was gonna just stay there with the ball. DK gonna get out, but Monty Mulrat with 2 more in this inning, and the strategy paying out. Can't
And you
score
gotta
runs if
respect
you
him sticking
walk.
to the game plan like that.
Absolutely. If he's been trying to rely on the heavies, we'll just walk him and let him do the rest of the job with the slap hitters. Has Monty Mulrat found the secret to success here against Zismans, who's been undefeated all night? DK gonna turn
Did he?
1, 2.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. Solid
DK.
play.
Where did DK throw it there? I didn't even.
He probably just handed it off. Didn't even need to throw it. The arms of both of them being
There
long
was a
enough.
handoff? Is there an animation for that?
He's just like, here you go.
He really swings early with Toadsworth.
Very early.
Pulls it a lot. Same pitch.
Ooh, definitely wanted that one. He was lining it up there. That's going to be
Good
up the
pitch.
middle. Not exactly where you wanted if
And the
you're a
jump
Hammer
catch.
Bro.
Someone learned something
Yes.
with Noki.
Yeah.
And Monty Mole, the #1 leadoff hitter on this squad. Looking to see if he can be a Rookie Rumble champion. Gonna continue
Ooh,
this.
the range Monty has outside the plate does trick you into thinking you should use him sometimes.
Well, Monty going for the steal as well. We're going for the hit and run, and Bowser, the big body there. Gonna shut down any more offense. I was gonna say, Monty making an adjustment there, trying to push that away from Yoshi this time. Doesn't want to see if Yoshi can continue that success. But Walu unable to get anything done.
Only 3 more innings to close this gap. Going
And
for the bows. Looking good.
With the slow arm,
Oh,
but the
the
connection.
Yeah, that Chem making a
Chem
factor
connection.
there. Yoshi probably would have beat out the tag if it was anyone else that was not with Chem there.
And Rookie Tech with the charge Mario, but it's going to get caught out.
High. You need the star chance to use this.
Yeah, the star could be useful here, but more importantly, you just want to get on for Bowser to have a chance to have somebody up. But the thing is, Bowser's going to get walked anyways. So we'll see how it works here. Diddy needing this star. If you're looking down the lineup, you're going to see Green Bones there. And Bowser securing
swing.
that one. Huge inning here.
Right,
Could give him another
Back-to-back
star.
star chances. Oh, just out of the reach of Yoshi.
But you got the 1 star you needed. Just now need to shut down this offense. Make sure
Really do.
no
You
more
cannot
runs.
afford to give KB a home run here.
And Yoshi gonna bobble it high in the
Is it-
sky.
it
Diddy
gets
not gonna make the play, and we're gonna be safe.
Oh my
A
God,
costly
no.
error.
Not a single out from that.
Could have easily turned 2, but a nasty DK
Come
banana.
on. Holy Jesus.
And we're gonna let that one to land there. 6-2 here. As DK makes this ball game up 4. Pianta gonna charge. Could get Diddy tired and out of this one, but we're going to throw it to first.
Oh, need a
What are we doing?
Oh, he stepped off base.
Why did we
That is-
try to
that is
advance
a
the runners
frustrating
there?
one.
That's yeah, that killed all your momentum. I mean, you gained a run there, but that's wild. But you have your green bones with a star here. Zisman's still not out of this. No star invested.
Not worth the star, no. Good call.
Doesn't need it.
Not even required here. Now you can save your star for Green
Are
Noki
we
later
gonna
down the
be
line.
Are we gonna be
Are we gonna
seeing
get the
walk
walk?
Petey?
No.
That's the first pitch to Petey, I think, all game.
Well, none of them have been hittable so far. Why? We could have leaned.
Side, bro.
That's a great hit! And Zisman's gonna make this a one-run ball game!
That ball's a go.
Peter
You know
Piranha!
Monty thought that wasn't a hittable pitch.
Absolutely. We've been walking PD all
that
night
risk.
long. And the lean
Oh.
there.
That's pure frustration.
Monty Morat needs to calm down and collect
Great
himself.
star.
Still no outs in this inning. A huge bottom of the 8th here for Zisman's. Diddy up. Had a great slap earlier, and that's going to land once
Oh, my
again.
goodness.
Once again with Diddy.
You need an out here. Yoshi might go for a bunt to tie it up.
You should be going for a bunt.
That's finally.
Absolutely.
And he does.
That's
He could've
out.
been.
So that's a good play.
Oh,
That's exactly
yeah.
what you
Walu,
want.
though, with the laser.
I think there was a conversation on this Pokebun. He was talking about how the ball is a 1 pixel dot. So it's not until the center point of it goes over the
We're
line
not
that it's foul.
throwing, and that's another run crossing the plate. I don't know what the delay was in the
Runs.
outfield, but 2 runs
This
scored,
man
He was
boost
probably trying
out.
to decide if
Lead
he
at the
should
bottom of the
ball
eighth.
dash or throw the ball with Monty. But that's going to be the go-ahead run.
Oh, but he's got Walu to take the place of Boo here.
And you have to pitch. Bowser's up next.
You got to imagine he's waiting for the star here.
You really do.
Oh.
Oh, that almost hit her.
Dead.
Oh, good
Okay.
pitch.
Sour.
Uh-oh.
DK makes that. Can we turn 2?
Go back, go back, go back, go back.
Oh.
Animation too long. But Bowser coming up. Probably going to take the walk.
I don't think the dive there was required. I think DK could have made that cleanly. But now we have the bases loaded. Green bones. No stars.
And
And
a
a
dynamite hitter and green bones up at the plate.
That is a good point, though. He could have made that play, and he probably could have turned 2.
Absolutely, but the inning goes on here. Green Bones gonna hit it to PM and out. But Monty Morat down to the last inning. 1-run ball game, and this is where you want it. Wrapping up to the top of your lineup.
But yeah, you also got 3 stars to work with here.
And you need to invest them now. No
You
saving them
gotta
later.
force this hit.
Oh, no, that's not what you want.
Now you might want to save it.
Yeah.
And that's a good
Beautiful
swap.
hit.
Good hit.
Every time, pull him a Papa Toad.
He's a vet. He's
Yeah,
been in
for
these
real,
scenarios
though.
before,
But he's
Toadsworth.
making them happen.
Oh, that was it if he
Oh,
let go of the
sweet.
trigger. That's good
And
contact,
that's a
though,
big
but it's
hit.
not
Noki's
enough.
gonna get under it.
Oh, man, it doesn't even die.
So we're going to have our first out, Monty.
Mr. Monty Morat on the plate as himself. Toadsworth
Yeah,
trying to steal. I don't think he's stolen a base since
Going
1987.
for the run.
That's it!
No.
That's going to do it!
Oh,
Bowser going to
man.
clean it up like bro did in game 1, and Zisman's is going to be your rookie Rumble 7 champion in this one. Having to win 4 games in a row, coming from losers semis to losers finals to the grand finals game 1, resetting it to game 2, and a huge 8th inning there is going to result in Zisman's becoming your rookie Rumble champion here. Monty Morat putting on a good show, just unable to close the deal in the end when it mattered most.
My God, winning both of those grand finals matches just absolutely ridiculous.
And a valiant effort by Monty Morrat too. Played a lot of good baseball, pulled a lot of tricks out of the bag. Unfortunately, a lot of basic skills, a lot of fielder select issues that just inch the game over one way or another. But it is Rookie Rumble. These players are going to have a chance to polish their game and get back into it next week for
yeah,
the NPSS.
I think what Zisman's did though is huge to take note of because that's exactly what you got to do in the final day of any tournament, especially when you're down in the losers bracket. You got to come out clutch. You got to come out hard. You got to come out swinging if you want to make it out of losers bracket and take the tournament grand finals. And that's exactly what he's able to do and pull through in this game.
Absolutely. What a show, though, from both our competitors there. As Zisman's gonna take that one on a fantastic 7-6 ball game. Huge 8th inning there. Gonna give the 4-0 sweep through losers all the way to grand finals. That was quite a show. I mean, what can we say? Well earned and well deserved.
Absolutely. But unfortunately, guys, I got to get running here. I got to go. But thank you, Cez, for having the stream. Thank you, everybody who tuned into these games. And thank you to Sandman for hosting this tournament. Absolutely great performances all around.
No problem. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for joining the comms and for casting with us a few matches as well. Zismans, if you'd like, we'd be more than happy to have you in the booth if you want to chat about how it feels to be a Rookie Rumble champion, all the emotions I'm sure you're feeling. If not, no worries. It's not a big deal. We could hop in a VC. But congratulations there, and thank you, Ruckus, as well, for joining me in the booth. Definitely a highlight for some of these matches.
Thank you for having me, C's. It is always a pleasure to get on the mic and call games for the community, especially with some fantastic co-hosts like yourself and Bolt. It was a great time, and
Oh, yeah.
yeah, just wild to watch these kind of Rookie Rumble games. They're not the clean, polished games. They are all about guts and tricks and whatever you think the game should be. And we saw a lot of things in these games that we don't see every day. And you know what? Maybe we are going to go back and look at some of these things.
Oh, yeah.
We're
And
not
it's
going to
also-
take these ideas for granted.
It's also about those single shots with Monty Mole.
I mean, there are Monty believers out there. There must be something to it. 'Cause
Oh,
these guys are believers.
Absolutely.
But anyways, man, you guys have a good night. I'll catch y'all later, and I hope you have a
Sounds
good,
good,
talk
my
with
friend.
Zisman's
Yeah,
off that huge dub.
absolutely. Alrighty, let me see if I can manage to bring him into this call. I just added him as a friend. Let's go into... Yeah, we can go into that one. Alright, we're going to go to Netplay 1. If you want to hop in, Ruckus, up to you. I don't know.
Yeah, sure, I'll come along for the
Sure.
ride.
Yeah, if you have any questions, comments, whatever, that's fine. Alrighty. Hello and congratulations on winning, my friend.
Thank you. Dude, I have absolutely no words right now. I am shaking.
How's it feel? You went on quite the run, winning 4 games in a row to get to this championship.
Funny enough, 2 of those guys I played tonight were guys I had lost to either in pool play or the bracket. I lost to Mr. Smeek. Actually, I beat him in extras in game 1 of the winners bracket, and then I lost to Monty Molrat to go down to the losers bracket. So it was a nice little revenge tour.
Absolutely. You got 3 revenge matches there and were able to bounce back in them. Must feel exhilarating, thrilling, just all the emotions I imagine.
So I'm gonna be completely honest. I actually didn't know that I would have had to beat Monty twice to take home the ship. I actually found out about halfway through the game that if I won that one, I had to play another.
Yep.
So I kind of had to turn on the Jets. But good first game. Honestly, I was only picking PD for protection. I didn't actually think I could hit with him.
And that's fair.
But I got one out, and that was all it took. Actually, I think I might have gotten 2, but the one I got out in the last game was nail in the coffin for me. Once I hit that, I knew I had a chance.
Absolutely. I mean, you seem to be making it work. I know you had PD, I think, in every game, if I'm not mistaken.
So I go 2P as my default pick. I don't necessarily care if I'm home or away,
Uh-huh.
but definitely I take PD strictly for protection. And like if I run into one, it's PD. I run into one. But the worst thing that I could do is just pitch to PD. So I'd rather just take that out of my control.
Absolutely. And he was walking you that entire time with PD, walking all your heavies. I don't know if that affected your mental, just knowing that he was trying to get you to just beat him with slaps or other non-common charge hitters. But the time you had PD up to bat, and when it mattered most, got that inning started and carried all the momentum. How was that at bat for you when he decided to finally pitch to you?
It felt nice. I was ready for it, but honestly wasn't expecting it. But the reason I stacked some of those like the slice star hitters, like the green bones and whatnot, between Bowser and PD and putting PD 6-0 was I was expecting to get beamed a few times. So I just wanted somebody to. I was honestly going to try a hit and run even with Bowser just to try to go 1-3 with it, but didn't need to do it. Ended up leaving the yard, and then honestly Mario's been bailing me out all year. It's the first time in the entire tournament I didn't go Mario Captain, and I still use Mario Star, and I have no regrets.
Absolutely. I mean, you got the one run to start off the inning. I know we were talking about your star investment. We're like, wow, he's really investing to get this one run lead early on, but it panned out for you. Or go ahead.
It was a bit of tilt because I didn't get the first few, and I was upset about it. So I was like, well, you know what? I've already put 2. What's 3?
What's 3? Turn to 5, turn to 6.
I burned more stars than I effectively used, I think.
That's okay, though. I mean, at least you got the win in the end. Was there anything you were anticipating before this whole night started? I know you had played a lot of matches. I mean, you came all the way from losers semis all the way to the grand final reset. So what was your mental going from each game, or just starting from game 1?
So I actually thought I was gonna have to play yesterday, but Rio went down. I was actually playing real baseball yesterday and thought I was going to get DQ'd for not being there. And then they're like, hey, you just got bailed out, Rio's down. They thought I DOSed. I don't know how to do that. But today I was just fresh and ready to play as many games as possible. I love this game. I've been playing it since I was 4 years old. So I can sit here and play for hours at a time, no problem.
Absolutely, and it's a great game. Is there any takeaways that you had from this whole tournament? Anything that you just either own personal treats or secrets or just experiences from this whole tournament?
So actually, I have 2 of my best friends and my girlfriend sitting right behind me.
Hey, that's awesome.
So a little bit of a crowd, so there's a little personal thing. And then also we just baked a pie. And funny enough, as soon as the game ended, the pie is ready and might be burnt now. So we might have to head out and check on that pie.
Well, you need to make sure that pie is well, because you definitely earned that pie. I guess I don't want to hold on to you too long. Do you have any final words to say as a Rookie Rumble champion? Are we gonna expect to see you potentially in the Net Play Superstar 17?
Will absolutely see me in Net Play Superstars. Also, thank you so much to Sam for hosting this. This was really fun. I got into playing this about 3 weeks ago now, and I don't see myself ever stopping. So I'm here for the long haul.
That's what we love to hear. And shout out to all the rookies who participated. Super fun. Always nice to see new names and faces joining in. And hopefully we'll see a lot of people participating in this NetPlay Superstar 17. I know we've posted the link a couple times in the chat. We've also posted for the LAN event coming up in June, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, in June, it's going to be Slice. We're going to have in-person matches of all the major game modes and golf included. So if you want to be able to compete in person with some of the best names in Mario Baseball, that is definitely the chance to do that. Again, congratulations to you, Zismans. Well earned on that run. It was quite a memorable one. Lots of great games, lots of great comebacks. Even in the last one, you were down but not out and able to convert in that 8th inning to secure the championship. So congratulations.
Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it.
And I hope you have a good rest of your night. Ruckus, thanks again for joining me in the booth. I appreciate you for casting with me and with Bolt as well earlier on.
Of course, thank you for having us.
No problem.
It's been a great time, and it's been fun to watch some of these games and see what these rookies can do.
Absolutely. So I'm going to sign off of this call, but thank you again, and appreciate everyone for tuning in. Alrighty. So how's everyone doing? What a thrilling series. That was so good. I loved that. It was so worth casting. I was like, dang, man. I didn't like when yesterday all the Rio issues were up. I was like, dang, I don't know when's the next time we're gonna have all 4 people be available if we were planning for this Sunday. But I'm so glad it worked out. It was such a good series. But shout outs to all of them. I think I'm probably gonna be signing off soon. I'm a little tired, to be honest. It is almost 1 a.m. But thanks to all who participated. Again, our first place champion is going to be Zisman's Monty Morat. Going to take that 2 spot with, it was a Big Easy going at the number 3, Mr. Smeek at number 4. And so many other great matches that we've seen. I'm sure someone will make a graphic later involving all those who participated. Thanks to everyone who tuned in. From both the players, from both just the fans, and to all just in the middle of it. It was such a great time. I love participating. I love streaming and watching these rookies play. We're going to be back. What's today? Monday? Tuesday? Tomorrow? I'll be back tomorrow. Probably not streaming baseball. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll stream a little bit of baseball. But shout outs to everyone. Thanks for all the follows and subs as well, and just tuning in. I hope you all enjoyed. If there's anything you ever want to see changed or improved, please feel free to let me know. Always striving to make the best content that I can. And yeah, thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate you all. Let me see if there's someone that we can raid and spread the love to. Night sees night on. Thanks for joining in. More Ruckus? Absolutely. I'm so glad that he asked to join the booth. I saw Bolt did, but I wasn't sure if anyone else would. So it was definitely a welcome sight. And I was low-key a little worried about the 3 people on comms, but it seemed to work out. It always feels like it has to like slowly settle, but it seemed like we got it to work. I don't think anyone else is playing Mario Baseball, but yeah, no one else is playing. I could raid. Yeah, let's just raid Jinsaru. I was just watching a movie. Hope the movie was well. Yeah, it just needs a feeling out process is definitely the thing, Buff. It's like, it can work, but the people need to like be in sync for it to work. Also, if you guys haven't seen my manifesto that I posted in the Mario Baseball server about why we should have these chem changes, I definitely recommend you see it because I think they would be great changes for the next season. Yeah, just going to plug that. But thanks for joining, everyone. I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. Show some love to our boy Jinsaru here. He's playing some Final Fantasy 14 online. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye.